It's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful morning because God has given us another opportunity to be great. He has woken us up this morning. He allowed us to know that, hey, I'm going to give you one more again. I'm going to give you another chance, and I appreciate that he has done that for us all. Glad to be back in the building with you all this morning. Yes, indeedy. Shout out. Let me make sure I got Instagram in the building. Let me make sure I got that set up. Go live, Instagram. Go here. Let's hit share the screen with Instagram. Instagram, bam. We done shared the screen with Instagram. Alrighty. We done shared the screen. Let's get back to that solo layout. Bam, there it is. Solo, no dolo. Alrighty. Now let's find out who was the first one in the building this morning. Oh, okay. Let me check something. All righty. We get first person in the building. The Rise Podcast, All Access International Senior Cop, hashtag JBT Network. Your one-stop shop for boxing and fashion talk for everything you need. The JBT got it for you. Then we got my guy Musa in the building. First name Musa, middle name Musa, last name Musa. What's up, Musa? He said hardcore, good morning, hashtag JBT. Senior, good morning. Mike Rim, that's him. He up in the building, y'all. He said good morning, everybody. My brother from another mother, Tim Layton. There he is. He said, good morning, brothers and sisters. Yes, indeed. And we got Doc and Lovely in the house. Yes, indeed. The Melanin Queen, 27. Good morning, J Hardcore and the Hangout. And salute and blessings. Let's get that fan on here. Let it turn the fan on after the good sis came up in here, y'all. Yeah. Alrighty. What else going on? What else is going on? A bunch of greetings. Showtime, the guy, my guy, Pass, and little Miss Jamila in the building. What it do, what it is, what it shall be. St. Louis in the house, y'all. St. Louis in the house. Watch your mouths. Naeem, the dream is in the building, Cousin Pete, if you will. What up, Cousin Pete? Good to see you. He said, peace, hardcore family, peace at you. Cosmic Lando. Such a futuristic name, Cosmic Lando. I know that's right. Saluting the hangout. Saluting all the hardcoreans. Lamarcus Robinson in the building. What's up, Lamarcus Robinson? Good morning, Jay and Chad. Good morning to you. Cali Factor, 619 Cali Factor. Where you been at? You say it's time for Jay to stay after class and clap, erases, and write. It will not be late 500 times. I agree with you. I'm a habituous later. I got to go to late anonymous, man. I got it bad. I was doing okay for a while, man. And then cups up. Oh, yeah. Tampa Tommy. What up, Tampa Tommy? Salute to the Queen, Cheryl Whitley, he says. All right. Hope everybody is good. You see what the title is? Tsyzu versus Sebastian Fundora prediction show. Yes, indeed. I definitely want to get it. I got to get everybody's. I need to find out everybody who you got, when you got, why you got. Oh yeah, we're gonna find out today. We need to know. Yes, indeed. So I can prepare you for the crow show. For the crow show. So I got to get everybody. I got to get all receipts today. I got to get everybody receipts today on who you got for this weekend extravaganza. The kickoff to Prime and PBC. Yeah, you never get a second chance for a first impression. So we're going to see what PBC and Prime pull off for us this weekend. Yeah, they're making us pay for the first one. So I expect nothing but, a bunch of firsts, a lot of entertainment, a lot of excitement. Yeah. I need to see it all, man. Yes, indeed. It's the first time they launching on the platform. So we're looking for excellency. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. They gotta spoil us this weekend. Yeah, if we gotta pay, y'all gotta play. Y'all gotta play hard. Y'all gotta make sure that we are satisfied, that we are happy with our money well spent this weekend. Yeah. You know I'm pro PBC, but I'm pro what's right first. So Amazon, PBC, y'all got to bring it this weekend because if you don't, I'm going to talk about you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk. Family be the first to talk about you. You better believe it. So y'all better come correct. You heard me? No diddy. You better come correct for sure. D-Town Funk in the house. What's up, D-Town Funk? Good to see you. He said, what's happening, hardcore? To the channel and chat. Salute to you. D-Town Funk in the building, separating the good stuff from the junk. Yeah, y'all know about that, man. Y'all don't even know about being a funketeer, funkism. Yeah. D-Dog Funk. Yeah. Y'all know nothing about. Yeah. Y'all don't know about the funkadelics. None of that. Yeah. You don't know nothing about putting none of that funk in your trunk, man. Y'all don't know nothing about it. Remo up in the building. What it do? He's saluting to the whole entire family. Cash Sports, 2:00 shorty. My big homie in the building. Yeah. Always breaking some new ground for us in that history. Without a doubt. 2:00 shorty, if you will. Don't forget it. Don't miss it. At all. Yeah, I hope everybody's fine, fabtabulous, and just having a great morning already. Oh yeah, Cash Sports say, don't forget, I've been on the mothership. Oh, he a real funketeer. He a real funketeer. For sure, without a doubt. Did you have your flashlight? Flashlight. Did you have your flashlight when you was on the mothership, Cash Sports? Yeah. I'm talking about an underwater boogie affair. Getting all wet. I never could swim. I never will swim. Oh, put me down. Let go. Getting all wet. Y'all know nothing about that. Never learn how to swim. Can't get that rhythm with the stroke. Psycho, Alpha, Disco, Betu, Bawu, Aquadulu. Yeah, I'm talking about that underwater boogie affair. Y'all know nothing about that, man. Yeah. I'm talking about some real putting that funk in your trunk. Yeah, man, take me back. Every time I think about the Funkadelics, man, it take me all the way back down to 8th Street, down at my aunt's house. You dig? And she had this little room in the back of her house, man, where all the music was being played, where they play card games and everything. And I can remember being a little youngster, man, and reading the Funkadelic album cover. Yeah, man, to have the album cover and it had so much comics on it and everything. You could spend hours just looking at the album cover of Parliament Funkadelic, man. I'm talking Boozilla, baby. Sir no D-Dall thy phone. George Clinton. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know. Don't even trip. That's that real funkism, man. Yeah. Cups up. You don't know about that funk. He said I was swip diffing, ego tripping, and body snatching. Woo wee. Okay. Yeah, y'all get a chance, man. Go back and visit some of that pure funk, unadulterated funk. Yeah. The Funkadelics, man. Parliament. Go back. Yeah. Go back and Google Parliament Funkadelic album cover, man. Being in boxing news say seems like you trying to give Bill content. What are you talking about being in boxing news? Never understand what that brother be saying. Am I giving Bill? How am I giving Bill content? Is Bill a funkadelic? Is he a funkateer? That's what I'm talking about right now. Talking about 100% funk right now. I'm talking about 100% funk right now, man. Musa salutes being in boxing news. Say morning to you, champ. Yeah. When I see that D-Town funk, it just takes me back to all my funkism. It takes me all the way back to my funkism because I come from where funk, originated from, Jack. Yeah. Part of the Jimmy Castor bunch. Y'all remember I told y'all about that funk, Bertha Butt Boogie, Bathsheba Butt. Hey, I ain't gonna go there. We went there the other day. I ain't gonna take y'all back, man. I ain't gonna take y'all back. But we got Tsyzu versus Sebastian Fundora. We got Rolly Romero versus Isak Cruz. You got Landis Laurie. Can't think of the man he's fighting right now off the tip of my. Somebody put it in the chat for me. But yeah, man, we got a good one coming down. We got a good one for sure. We come from the funkin' land of ism. Okay. Yes, indeedy, man. I told you, man. I was down with the Pro Mento shit by Psychosis Anemia Squad. Y'all ain't down. Y'all don't even understand that, man. Too much funk. Yeah, you need a little cut. I know. You need to put a 4 on mine, Jack. Yeah. Can't get right. Say, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody have a excellent day today. Appreciate that, senior, man. Hey, senior, excellent production yesterday, man. From beginning to end. Well executed show. Amazing. Man. Watched it from the beginning to the end, all the way to the end, where you even had the videos of Shoo and all that. Excellent production, man. Keep up the excellent work, my guy. Yes, indeed. I seen a different. Yeah. Somebody that lit a fire up underneath that boy. Oh, y'all in trouble now. Y'all in trouble now. Yeah. Because he can't go backwards. All he can do is go forward now. You got to top that show every day, my guy. Excellent one, though. Excellente. Yes, indeed. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing with that JBT because they was on fire on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Yeah, for sure, man. They was on fire on a Wednesday. You see how my guy Remo came out there lighting torches yesterday. You did. Yeah. Then 2 o'clock Shorty came and did his thing. 4 o'clock Shorty just do boxing, did his thing. I spent the block at 8, but let me tell you something. Senior set the block on fire last night, Jack. Set the block on fire. Mic drop. Y'all heard me. So if y'all have not caught that, go back and watch the replay of Shoo yesterday. Yeah. Go back and watch that, man. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Yes, indeed. Senior, Kenny, Smoothie King, they all was on firing cylinders. They all was on cylinders. Bam. So y'all check that out, man. Y'all check that out. We don't do no trying around here. Senior, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Ain't no trying. We like Nike. We just do it. The Melon Queen said, great show indeed, Rise Podcast. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Right. Cash Sports say Wednesday is tough following Let's Talk Fashion. You better believe it. Yeah. That JBT make you step up. Make you step up. You heard me? It make you step up. You get down or lay down. They ain't playing with you. Just started. Just boxing talk. We just started, man. We ain't yet began to fight. Oh no, we ain't yet began to fight. You better hear me. You better hear me. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy, man. It just got me all excited, man. Yeah. Right after the show, I went slam to sleep. Slam to sleep. Yeah. I had that good scampi last night. Ooh, the scampi was hitting. I was getting hit with all that last night. Yeah. I woke up and finished eating it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so yeah, make sure y'all, if y'all have not watched that, go back and watch the replay of just the whole Wednesday yesterday on the JBT lineup. The whole Wednesday, man. Hump day. Yeah. It was a lot of humping going on yesterday. You better believe it. It was a lot of humping going down yesterday. You say I need a big JBT flag to hang in my gym. I know that's right. That's a great idea though. We got to get our own flag. Yeah. JBT flag. Lord have mercy. Better stop playing, man. Yeah. All the ideas. I had grilled cheese for dinner one of those nights. Oh, ain't nothing like a grilled cheese sandwich, but I ain't gonna hold you. I take a grilled cheese with fried bologna. Woo wee! Better stop playing with me. Yeah. That good cheddar, fried bologna, slam bam, lightly buttered, flip it over, bam, lightly buttered, flip it over, bam, slice it down the middle, pull the cheese apart. Oh Lord, food porn at its best. Ain't something about when you pull that sandwich apart and you got that cheese dripping all on it, man. Yeah, that cheese. I know it's got somebody ready to run to the refrigerator now and make one of them grilled specimens. You ready to make one of them grilled specimens, man. You right. What you over there laughing at, Showtime? Yeah, for sure. You said them other boxing podcasts better duck that JBT, man. I'm telling you, hey, they don't want to see us, man. They don't even want to acknowledge that we here. They like, shh. If you be still, maybe they'll act like they don't see us. You know how when you pull up on a rabbit, you know, we live over here in the woods, and them rabbits, man, the rabbit is funny as hell. Because rabbit is standing in the middle of your yard. No, it sees you. You see it, and they'll just sit still. Like, maybe if I sit still, he won't see me. You know, I see you, rabbit. I see you, rabbit. We see y'all. We see y'all. Yeah. You don't act like y'all don't see us. He said, I'm a DQ the bologna, but if you put some turkey in the middle of that grilled cheese, good God. Whatever you slide in the middle of that joint, that's on you, man. And I just like my bologna has a first name. It's OSCAR. You know what I'm talking about. My bologna has a second name. It's MEYER. Oh, I like to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. Yeah, I took y'all back, didn't I? Y'all ain't think I knew the whole commercial. I grew up on bologna. Hey, I'm just in a great mood this morning, man. Why not? Why not, man? I'm part of a beautiful brand. You know what I'm saying? I got excellent men and women around me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing but ups. We ain't got nothing but ups. Yeah. And we like oops upside your head to all the competition. They ain't trying to see. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. They ain't seen nothing about what we're about to come out with. Yeah. They done seen some hashtags and some get-togethers and all that, but they ain't never gonna see what we about to bring out in this hashtag JBT, because we got some of the talented, creative minds out here working 24/7 on making that, oh man, a sheer reality. You heard me? Yeah. I'm talking to some of them mighty voyeurs out there. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch but don't want to talk. Yeah. You know, I'm talking about some of those other podcasters that, you know, we their favorite show, and I get it. The JBT is your favorite show, and I get it. Trust me, I understand. It's my favorite show too, so why not yours? Why not yours? So shout out to all the other podcasters, man, that's out there that's taking notes, and you should. Yeah, because what we're about to roll out, we ain't started yet. Yeah. You just getting the tip. No digging. I'll stop playing with y'all, man. I'm gonna stop playing. I'm not. I'm gonna stop. Boss Dog in the building. What's up, Boss Dog? He said, what up, hardcore? I'm in the building. All right, well, Boss Dog up in here. We can start now. Cal Cooley. I was just saying, where the hell Cal Cooley? I seen you the other day in them YouTube streets. I said, I ain't seen Cal Cooley over here lately. But I'm glad that you done came over here and blessed us with a Cal Cooley sighting. We appreciate you, my guy. Hey, and the door's always open and the light's on, man. The light is always on, man. Cass Sports said, appreciate you, Jay, because you get the JBT day off to a great start each every day. Appreciate that, big homie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm the igniter. I ignite it, but I tell you what, y'all keep the flame burning all day long. Yeah, I just light it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The main thing about a fire is keeping it lit. All right now. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. The main thing about a fire is keeping it lit. Cause it ain't no use of getting a fire started if you can't keep it maintained. And that's what the JBT lineup does every single day. 2 o'clock shorty, 4 o'clock shorty, spin the block me, senior mid at the end. And on Wednesdays, we got the young phenom, king of fashion, Lord have mercy. Why I say that? Remo production at his best, executive producer, if you will, doing his thing. There go my good sis right there, the Queen E, Heather E. Always a pleasure to see you, girl. Always a pleasure to see. Hey, first lady of the Hangout, Jack. First young lady that joined the Hangout was Heather E. Yeah, graciously appreciative of you, good sis. Always blessed to see the beautiful darkness in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We got a few dark and lovelies up in here, man. You better believe it. You don't mess with my little sisters, boy. I don't play. I don't play that little sister. Don't mess with my little sis, boy. Yeah. Hit that bammer with a hammer. Scales Cuppatoy said, "I can give you a jump, but it's up to you. You keep the car running." Amen and a boom shagalagger. You hear Deacon Scales talking over there. You hear old Deke over there say, "I can give you a jump. It's up to you if you keep that thing running, man." Yeah, is the alternator good? Is your alternator good? I know it is in the JBT. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just the igniter, baby. That's all, man. After that, they keep it going. Ooh wee. Hey. Good morning, man. He say, "Let me find Jay left the Pulse community and fell in love with No Diddy movement." Never that. Just funny. Just trending times. Yes, indeed. Just a trending time. Just having fun with it all. Just having fun with it all, man. Got to be signs of the times, man. You did? Yeah. It's definitely still a pause-free community. Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. What time is it, man? What time is it? 8:41. Okay. Well, we definitely passed on what's happening in the world of boxing today. My phone got 6%. Woo-wee, so I got to be careful with my allotment of time. Christian Mbili and Mark Heffron, super middleweight main event, and Ars Lamdek and Makhmadov junior far heavyweight battle set for May 25th. Okay. Dalton Smith extends promotional deal with Matchroom Boxing. Angelino Cordova eyes upset of Julio Cesar Martinez to open pay-per-view card. Ergashev and Shishkin seeks impressive performance to maintain their position on the world stage, highlighting big-time boxing in USA. Emiliano Vargas ready to show both sides on his rise to the top. Andres Cortez eyes showdown with Oscar Valdez and Liam Wilson winner. Austin Trout says Ryan Garcia has all the ability, but not the heart or mind. Woo! Hot statement there, Austin Trout. You basically what you saying is Ryan need to go see the wizard. Do Ryan need to go see the wizard? If I only had a heart, man. And he say he ain't got no brain either. Whoosh, got him on straight scarecrow status. No heart, no brain. Damn, Austin. Can you be a little okay? Andrew Maloney rhymes with baloney. Pedro Guevara, interim junior bantamweight title showdown, set as a co-feature to Loma and Cambosos. Nicholas Warder returns to prominence with unanimous decision over Joseph O'Donnell. Okay, Nicholas Waters. Axman is back. Okay. Okay. I ain't mad at you at all. Sebastian Fundora knows the Saturday stakes, including the crown of the 154 get down. What's up, son? Rolando Romero on Eastside Cruz. I don't set traps. He's already set up. Okay. Okay. I don't know about all of that. All I know is you better be very, very careful, Rolly Romero, when you're dealing with Eastside Cruz, because the boy is not playing the whole time. Yeah. He is definitely coming to take your head off. Yeah. And I ain't going back and forth with you about it at all. Omar Juarez drops Clarence Booth twice on his way to a wide decision win. Okay. Let's check one more place. Eastside Pitbull Cruz say Haney got this. Okay, we got Eastside picking Haney over Ryan. Tsyzu is facing a tall order in Sebastian Fundora, warns Ellaby. Promoter Leonard Ellaby wants Tsyzu to pump the brakes on his view of his fight against Sebastian Fundora. Being slammed drunk win for him. The experienced promoter Ellaby insists the 6'5" Fundora is a tall order and could pull off the unthinkable by dropping WBO junior middleweight champion Tsyzu early and then getting him out of there. Fundora is highly motivated to beat Tsyzu in the main event on Prime Video pay-per-view this Saturday, March 30th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This is basically the Super Bowl for Fundora, as he's never been in a fight of this magnitude before, and if he loses, he may never get another chance. In the co-feature bout, the WBA light welterweight champion Rolando Rolly Romero will attempt to keep from becoming a one-hit wonder when he defends his belt for the very first time against Eastside Pitbull Cruz. Ellaby warns Fundora's threat. Tim has made a big splash in America, and he can continue on Saturday night with the movement with an impressive performance. What stands in front of him is 6'6", Sebastian Fundora. That's going to be a tough out, and Tim has got his hands full this Saturday night, said promoter Leonard Ellaby to Jai McAllister about what Tsyzu is up against in his title defense against the towering Inferno Fundora. Of course he does. He's a 6'6", unorthodox fighter, southpaw who throws punches all night long. Ellaby said about Fundora when asked if he has a chance of beating Tsyzu. He ain't going to run around the ring. He's going to be right there, But yeah. More and more, I'm liking this fight. I'm gonna be honest. I like this fight more than the actual fight that they had at hand. Tsyzu versus Thurman. Why? I don't know. Cause I feel though Thurman is the more skilled fighter, but uh, Keith Thurman could probably break his toenail on his way to the ring. The man is just accident prone, if you will. You know, that's just his story written, man. The brother stays hurt. Yeah. They could call him Tissue Man or Glass Man or whatever you want to call him, man. The brother gets hurt a lot. Yeah, like we remember when Samuel Jackson played Glass Man. Yeah. That's Keith Thurman, man. He's Glass Man for sure. But hey. Like I said, I'm very, very interested. Okay. Yeah, I'm very, very interested on this fight coming up. You did. Looking forward this Saturday. I'm looking at a video right now, a short of Mike Tyson promoting his product, smoking big J's. You got Jake Paul partying like crazy, getting straight off the plane. And we got Mike Tyson smoking a J this long. How serious should we take this fight, y'all? Really? No, literally. Mike Tyson has a J this long, a foot long, promoting his product. And I'm more than sure Mike smoked that whole J too. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all. So keep in mind, this is nothing but a cash grab that Paul and Mike Tyson got going on. There will be no winner. I guarantee you it will be a draw. It will be probably 3 exciting scenes. And that's it. But if you think there's going to be a winner, you can hang that up. No winner. It's an exhibition fight. There's no winners in exhibition. You want to believe the hype? Believe it. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. Back to Sebastian Fundora and yeah, I'm gonna put the panel up today too as well, man, because I think it's a fight that's good to look at. Yeah, it's definitely a fight to look at, man. So we make sure we on check that out. Let me see something, man. Also, my thumbnail today made by one of the JBT members, man, Hori Fanks. Hori Fanks made the thumbnail for me today. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that, Hori Fanks. Just to let you all know where credit is due. Yes, indeed. We got more people getting involved, man, and helping make things a little bit easier on us on our lives. You did. We got also Richie Baby helping Senior out with a lot of production, man. So salute to Richie Baby as well, you know, and salute to everybody that's part of the JBT to help us move forward, man. We have our second meeting, 1 o'clock Saturday. Yes, indeed. Make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly. What else? What else we got going on? What else going on? Big shout out to my guy Richie Baby, for sure, man. Hey man, let me tell you something. I done said it 1,009 times, man. It takes a village to run a podcast. It takes a village to run a podcast, man. And if you're doing it all by yourself, man, trust me, you're not. God is right behind you. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, man. Yes, indeed. Trust and believe. Yeah. Trust and believe. And I'm one of them cats that don't like to reach out for help. But I'm changing my damn ways, man, because I know I can't do it by myself, man, because it's way bigger than me. Way bigger than me. And I know that, man. I know that. Yo, so much bigger than me. So I need help. Cash Sports say today is about the jab on Cash Sports, including a look at 10 former boxers who had exceptional jabs in their arsenal. 2 p.m. Well, I know the Eastern Assassin got to be on that list. Larry Holmes, one of the best jabs in business. So I know Larry Holmes is going to be in that game. Yes, indeed. Lennox Lewis as well. Once Lennox understood the jab meant, oh my goodness, he took it to the next level. He took it to the next level. You better believe it. So yeah, it was some bad jabbers back in the day, man. Some bad jabbers, man. Yeah, without a doubt. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out at 2:00. Y'all make sure y'all check that out at 2:00. Being in boxing news said mistake. What's a mistake, bro? Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the free smoke line on for a minute for the people that like to do the call-ins. There go my guy right there, Horry Fangs. Just want to see the JBT shine. I appreciate everyone involved. Yeah, we appreciate the thumbnail today, man. Perfect. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. May God bless you immensely. Yeah, for sure. Remo says salute to the JBT. Got me locked in. I know that's right. Locked in the socket, Jack. Yeah. Like I said, man, we just stopped. We just playing with this thing yet. We ain't got full force, full throttle in its infant stages, grassroots, man. You're gonna get aboard now. Don't wait till late. Nah, get on board now, Jack. Bring your talents and come on with us, man. If you got talents, man, that you feel though that's gonna help the JBT move further, bring your talents to the forefront, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, talents are only good is when they're being exercised. Exercise your talent, man. Yeah. Don't hide it underneath the rug. Don't hide it. Divide it, baby. Bring it to the JBT and allow it to be used. Yes, indeed. Say JBT got it all. Fighting, fashion, family, salute. Yeah, we got a little something going on. We got a little something going on, man. But like I said, things seen nothing yet. The things seen nothing yet, man. We got so much more to offer, man. Like I said, we how they say, we have yet begun to fight. Remo say, what's up, senior? I see you working, boy. Had back on the show with you last night. Good stuff. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, excellent show yesterday, man. Yeah. Excellent show yesterday, man. Without a doubt. Yeah. They surprised their own damn selves. They realized how good the show was. Surprised themselves. You can see, look, you can see how excited the Smoothie King was. Kenny. Yeah, just everybody, man. So it's amazing when you just put your mind together and decide to, you know what, this is what's up. Yeah. Yeah, when that light finally turn on, when that light finally turns on you and you make that decision that you know what, it is what it is. I ain't slacking, I ain't jacking, full forward ahead, man. Yeah, yeah, leaving no stone unturned. Yeah, when that finally clicks, when you just make that decision, because that's all it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. You make that decision. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about that good orderly direction. Just so happen that spells God, right? Good orderly direction. Yes, indeed, man. And you finally decide, you know what? I'll be your huckleberry. I don't care what nobody think, because that's where you gotta get to that point. You gotta get to the point where you don't give a damn what your haters think. You don't give a damn what the naysayers think. You don't give a damn how people perceive you or how you look towards somebody. And you just get those spiritual blinders on, man, where you just don't give a damn no more. Because they gonna talk about you if you do, or they gonna talk about you if you don't. So you might as well get talked about what you like doing. Yeah, yeah, and let the chips lay where they land, man. Because they talked about Jesus, so you ain't got a chance. You heard me? So do what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and don't trip about how people feel about it. Just satisfy you and God. That's it. That's it. Them the only two people you got to satisfy in life, yourself and God. I guarantee you though, that if you satisfy those two people, the rest will fall in place. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You just gotta don't care. I mean, I ain't talking be being narcissistic and where you just no, I'm just saying, man, we worry so much about what other people think. You know what I mean? Or if they're gonna like this, or if they're not gonna dislike this. Put your best into it. Long as you put your 100%, your 200% in it, don't trip. You know you did your best and you didn't slack. Yeah, yeah, you know when you're slacking because you can't fool yourself. You can't fool yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I always talk about Patty LaBelle. I can't do no more. When you feel low that you done went to failure, yeah, we used to do push-ups to failure, where we just couldn't do no more push-up. When you get to failure, when you get to failure, yeah, 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 then you done reach success, man. When you done, I can't do no more. Yes, indeed, man. And let the chips land where they land. But we cannot keep worrying about what other people think about us, man. And I'm gonna tell you somebody, man, that I give big ups to that does this well. Wallow, yeah, from $1 million worth of game. If anybody got spiritual blinders on, that dude do. Because he done put himself out there. He done exposed himself. He done said some of the craziest Paul stuff you'd have never imagined. But he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He just looking forward, man. He know what he done been through. He done know all that. And he realized that, you know what? None of y'all cared when I was in there. So yeah, he came out here, had a plan, executed it, him and his cousin Gilly. And they winning, man. They winning, but the way they winning is the way I like it. They didn't change who they were or who they are. They didn't change who they are. They continue on being who they are. I remember when Senior and I went to that conference. They had that podcast conference, and and just because big professionals were in the building, they didn't change who they were. They kept doing everything that they normally do that you see them every time. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It was a lot of it too. And that gave me so much more respect because when the suits was in the building, they still act the same way. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to just, just splash out like that, man. But I'm the type of cat I want to see. If you're around me, I want to see you win. I want to see you win. I want to see you win, and I'm willing to push you as far as you want to go. Yeah, I'm willing to push you. And sometimes you might not even like the stuff I say to you about it, man. But I ain't going to say something to you that I don't feel though you don't need to hear. Because if I can't say the stuff to you that you don't want to hear because you need to hear it and I don't say it, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm doing you a disservice, man. So sometimes I'm going to say some stuff that's going to ask you to come out your comfort zone. But only because I know the potential that you got within you. Yeah, and when you're bullshitting, and if I'm bullshitting, tell me I'm bullshitting, man. I don't want no yes people around me. That gets me nowhere. Nowhere at all, man. Tell it to me. I'm a man. Talk to me as a man. I don't sugarcoat me or none of that. I'm going to respect you more for that. And then you just yesing me and yesing me. Nah, I don't need none of that. I don't need no tissue feeling cats, grown men around me. I don't. All right, y'all. All right. Ow, booger. There go my guy right there. Support. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. We got a new guy in the building. We got Furman Garrick. We want to welcome Furman Garrick to the Hardcores Hangout. Hey, Furman, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates to get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Furman, we got only one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Furman to the Hardcore Hangout. And his first chatment is, well, after seeing Fundora interview, he admitted he made a lot of mistakes and have learned. Let's see this translate into reality. He's young and maybe he stays the discipline. I like that. Well said. Great statement. Appreciate that, Furman Garrett. For sure. Very few cats, man, that can capitalize off their mistakes and realize their mistakes and change them. But a great boxer can change it in the middle of a fight, can make an adjustment in the middle of the fight. A.E. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather can change the course of the fight in the middle of the fight. A lot of people can't do that, man. They get into their mode, and that's how the way they start is the way they finish. But when you can look at the situation, as I used to always tell my kids, man, assess the situation. Look at the situation, assess the situation, and then from your assessment, make an adjustment. Now, when you're able to do that, things change in your life. But you got to be able to give an honest assessment of what's going on. Yeah. An honest assessment. And when you make an honest assessment and you're able to make a complete adjustment, oh, you cooking with gas now. Ain't that right, Just Do Boxing? Just Do Boxing is in the building. 4 o'clock shorty, if you will. The voice. You heard me, the pulse of the street, man. I said pulse of the street, not pulse of the street. Yeah. Get it right. Hear me correctly. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy for sure. Yeah. It's all love, man. It's all love in the building, man. I'm gonna put the free smoke line on because I'm gonna need to get y'all predictions and why. I'm gonna need your predictions and why. I need to know who y'all got for this weekend. Do y'all smell that in the air? Do you smell that? Do you smell upset? Is that what I smell? Or is that just that good coffee I'm smelling right now? I don't know. I don't know. Fight Fan 65 says something though. He said Fundora needs to use his height advantage as much as possible, in and out, and use that jab. Yeah, 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 yeah. But can he? Is the question. Can he? Is the question. All right, y'all. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to stop the Instagram and I'm going to share the screen and get the free smoke going. Hopefully everything is correct. We get that free smoke working. Yeah. Getting that free smoke line. I wants to hear what y'all got in mind, what y'all got plans. What do y'all think is going to happen this weekend? Will all the guys that's supposed to win, the favorites, are they going to win? Or will we have some upsets this weekend? Will we have some upsets this weekend? And trust and believe, if Fundora can't upset this weekend, there's big money meant to be made if he can. It's big money meant to be made if he can. Put my eardrops on, man, and got my cup up. You know what? And lately I have not. I need to put the link in the chat, man. I have everybody gotten their coffee cup yet? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Have you been to the store lately? Have you been to the store and got any of that good merch lately? I'm gonna make sure that I put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put that link in the chat right now. There we go. Link is in the chat for the merch. If you're interested in a hat, you're interested in getting a mug or whatever's clever. Let's make sure that y'all continue on supporting. Got some new merch on its way for show, some new sayings and all that good stuff. Getting together with the spring collection. Yeah, without a doubt, man. So 443-687-9806. Also, let me put the support scroll down there if you want to continue on with the support of the channel. Just want the channel to get better, help pay some bills around here because we have accrued some. You know, we upgraded our StreamYard to 50. We upgraded one of the apps up to another 50. So yeah. We've been taking on a lot of debt lately for sure. So any helpment will help. Any helpment will help. 443-687-9806 is the free smoke line. I need to hear your predictions. So we can get those receipts. Need to get those receipts. So we'll be prepared for. We're gonna have a good crow show this weekend, man. I think the crow show Sunday is going to be amazing, man. Because I think we're going to have some upsets. But we're going to find out. 443-687. Do the hardcore coffee come infused? That would be great. But you know what, Mike? When I was at a marijuana conference in Brick City up in New Jersey a couple of years ago, and I met a company that had infused coffee. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was a black couple, and they had came out with their own infused coffee. So you know what? Maybe I'll get in contact with them and see if we can get some type of collab together with the infused coffee, because they had the infused popcorn, coffee, candy, everything. So yeah. I'm gonna check into that. Just do box and say I'm gonna come in. Okay, bet. I'm definitely gonna rock the panel out too. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the panel on as well. Yeah. So, first we're going to do the free smoke for the people that like to call in. We're going to get that going. Then we're going to bring a panel and, some of the best minds in boxing going to talk about what we got. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
It's the king himself. Not the king. Fashion king.
Is this Senior?
Paul's king.
Senior?
Nah.
Oh.
Fashion king.
Oh.
Paul's king. Let's talk fashion king. That's me.
Got a lot of kings going on. You went from a prince of Brooklyn to the king of everything now, huh?
Listen, once you kill off the people,
Uh-oh.
you're anointed as the king.
Oh, okay. My fault, sire.
Now bow, you peasants.
Oh, Lord, it's over.
What's good, Jay? What's up, man?
Man, I'm keeping life simple, man. That's all. What you got for me,
man? Nah, man. My kids had me doing silly stuff last night, doing some reenactments on the YouTube shorts. That's some fun.
Yo, I enjoyed that one when you and your son is watching the runway. That was priceless there, yo.
Yeah, having some fun with it, man. JBT got me doing things that I never thought I'd be doing, man. No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Nah, but these fights coming up this week, I was kind of trying to keep my slate kind of clear, make sure I don't get no bad picks. But I'm gonna just go on the record, and I just think Fundora, he's a live dog in it. But I just think Tim's confidence right now, and his growing hunger, and then that I think he's made for the spotlight currently. And if Fundora's confidence coming off of a knockout loss is that, we haven't got a chance to really see if that loss, especially getting knocked out, affected him mentally. Wanting to exchange the way he exchanged, and he's never been the type to really utilize the hype, so we don't know what that really looks like throughout 12 rounds, if it lasts 12 rounds. So I'm gonna lean towards Tim. Maybe by split decision.
Split decision. Okay. That's definitely going against the odds makers.
Yeah, I don't know if he knocks Fundora out, because Fundora might play it safe, but he touches him a little bit, It's hard to miss a dude that's 6'5". He's 6'5", right? You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then I think Rolly gets knocked out by 8.
Left hand. That left hook.
Nah, probably an overhand right, dropping his guard.
Okay.
Because I just don't know if Rolly has a technique to really get away from the consistent onslaught of somebody just walking you down. Like, I don't know if his footwork. He does have a puncher's chance because he has a club in his hand. Like, everybody say he hit hard as hell, but
yeah,
is he educated enough to, drop the level to actually get to Pitbull's chin? Because Tank wasn't even able to get to Pitbull's chin. And what we seen from the last fight from Pitbull, that guy had good feet. He didn't have much behind it, but he had good feet to really.
Yeah, he did.
Run away. I wouldn't even say dead. Like, he was running away from the power. I don't know if Rolly really has that. He's more lumbering type, He kind of slides, like defensive slides, like a basketball player rather than a boxer, to me, when I see it. So I think unless Pitbull gasses out on the attack, I think I see him sparking out Rolly like around the 7th, 8th round.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay.
Yeah. You know, we check it out. I'll be watching for sure. I tried to watch some of that Pro Box last night, but
Man,
I got tired. I ain't gonna lie.
I went to sleep. I didn't even try. I didn't even
Yeah,
try. I don't even remember going to sleep. I just remember waking up.
I got tired. I was like, yeah, I hear about it on the show tomorrow.
Right. For sure.
Chose my sleep.
Yeah, I slept well
Chose
last night. I woke up at 6, and I slept well. I ain't gonna lie, Jack. Yes, indeed. I watched the whole rise, man. I was impressed with everything on the rise yesterday. You know, from the beginning to the
Yeah,
end.
I was watching some of that. I was watching some of that too. I gotta get that in between my 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock slot before my noon shows, you know. But I'm glad that they had some Brooklyn representation on there. I did see that. You know what I mean? He's a real sharp. He's a real sharp guy, and you know, after boxing, keeps all his faculties together, he'll definitely have another Hall of Fame career in media because he's very smart. He's very sharp.
Intelligent, right? And they had him redo the Mike Tyson joint last night too. So I hope they make a short of that because they definitely had him redo it last night, and he did it crystal too.
Okay, well, yeah, you know what I mean. Listen, it's great things that come out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what happened?
Not just only me. You know what I mean? There's other great things that comes out of Brooklyn.
Oh, you from Brooklyn?
Come on now, you don't play this on the line. Just talk about this. Hey, how you like yesterday's show?
Huh?
I said, how do you like yesterday's show?
Oh, yesterday's show was fire, man. I enjoyed the guy that came on, man, and told us the real about how you can't play basketball.
Nah, that's not what he said. But you see, you shouldn't listen to him because he's a comedian. You know, there was a lot of jokes in that. I don't think you got that part.
Oh no, I got serious vibes from him when he was talking.
Okay, when he said that part, okay.
Yeah, it just sounded real serious.
All right, how you hang up this thing? I gotta go, man, because I ain't called for all of this, and I know people want to call in. So you know, I'm gonna go now. But you have a wonderful day, my brother.
All right, King.
No, King of Fashion. Say it right. King of Fashion.
Take it easy.
Hello.
Shh.
All right, I got it.
Hello. Shh. Hello. I can't hear you, Remo. I guess Remo's gone. Like his basketball career. This brother had us all sized that he a baller and this, that, and the third, and to find out the boy was 10th man. He is 10th man on an 8-man team. I don't get it, man. But you know what? On the JBT, starting 5 for sure. Without a doubt, man. Matter of fact, we got him as center, man. You did. But if Remo kids are watching, I heard your daddy was a great basketball player. Get that digital footprint for him. You can always play that for your kids now, son. For sure. Yeah. 443-687-9806. Let me also get the I only got two oh. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
You got Tommy on the line, Jay.
Tampa Tommy, what it do?
I'm all right, man. Just, you know, getting a little work in, doing what I got to do this morning, man. Okay. Enjoying the show.
Okay.
And I just want to say, I think a lot of y'all are crazy, man.
Oh, we got some crazy men going. Okay, talk to
it. It's a little crazy man.
Mm-hmm.
People are, people are getting hyped about this Fundora fight. Mm-hmm. I'm hyped about the fight. It's going to be action. Mm-hmm. But people are really amping up Fundora shot of winning, and I think y'all crazy for that. The kid got one speed. He goes forward. He throws his punches as hard as he can. That's what he does. That's what he does. Tsyzu has the ability to adjust and change things up. If Tsyzu is able to adjust to him, make adjustments, find ways to be effective against Fundora's offense, Fundora don't know how to adjust. He don't got the nuances. Now, if he does somehow come out there trying to box, people talk about, no, he got a jab. He can box. He's 6'5". So for the first time in his life, he's gonna come out there boxing from the outside against the hardest dude he ever fought in the ring. How's that gonna work out for him? Ain't no way in the world this dude gonna win. None. I think he going down in between the 4th and 6th round.
4th and 6th, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we got your pick. Give us the Rolly and Isaac Cruz.
I'm torn on this, man, because I really think if we see the Isaac Cruz who fought Tank Davis, he beats Rolly. If we see the Isaac Cruz in his last fight, Rolly gonna roll over him, man. You know, he just didn't have, like, his last fight. He didn't have the same activity. He wasn't able to cut off the ring. He looked kind of mentally defeated. Like, he realized he really ain't have it. He was trying, but he was falling short. Who do I pick?
Before you do that, before you do that, let me ask you one question. Because they're talking about, each one of them are talking about meeting each other in the middle of the ring and letting bombs go. If that does happen, who does that work out better for?
That works out better for Rolando Romero.
Why?
Because for the simple fact, it's like he's fighting a 357 to a 380. It's a big difference in that firepower. It's a big difference. Tank Davis, they was at some interview, I forgot which one it was, and they asked him specifically if Rolly was the hardest punches he ever took, and Tank's response was he shook his head yes and said facts. The man could punch. So if they're gonna get out there and just trade bombs, I'm a favor Rolly because of the power. But in a way, Pitbull Cruz is a much better fighter on the inside if he could get in, and then he can nullify that by outlanding him. Man, that's a hard question. I'm a favor Rolly if it goes strictly like that. I don't think it's gonna go like that because Pitbull Cruz can box. People think he can't box because he comes forward, but if you notice, he got pretty good defense, man. If you look at all the things he was doing in that fight against Tank, he got defensive skills and everything, man. I got Rolly. You know what? I got Rolly. I'm taking Rolly. I'm not Rolly. I got Isaac Cruz.
You're so confused. You're not sure.
It's true, man. It's true. The only thing Rolly got is if he works behind his jab, and he got power. He's a big, strong dude. That's it. That's really it. Like there's no nuance to his game. There's no technical. Nah, that's all he got. Yeah, I got Isaac Cruz.
Isaac Cruz. How?
I got him by a decision, by a 12-round decision, or 11, 12-round stoppage, somewhere around there.
Late stoppage.
10th, 11, 12.
Okay.
If he does stop him, it'll be late in the championship rounds, I would think. But I'm leaning more to a decision.
Very, very interesting. Okay. How things going down on your side, bro?
What you mean, out here in Tampa?
Yeah, that's on the side you got right now. You're down in Tampa, ain't you?
Yeah, things going slow and easy, man. Okay. It's a good day. I'm about to meet for the first time my sister that I just met 2 years ago online.
Really?
So it's actually, yeah, I met her through one of the DNA sites.
Wow.
My actual sister that was given up for adoption at birth.
Wow. So you're going to meet her in person or?
Today, yeah.
Wow. Wow. How old is she?
Tonight, in fact.
How old is she?
She's 48.
Wow. Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, it
How
is.
that makes you feel, brother?
It's good, man. It's good to see other people who look like me. like family look like me, like all the way look like me, like like that's your family member. I don't have a lot of that, so that's it's a beautiful thing.
Did she find you first, or you found her?
Actually, my uncle told her about me and told me about her, but we were both on the website, and then we checked and we seen it linked up that we sister and brother, but we already knew that off of my uncle. My uncle told me.
Wow. Well, man,
Yeah,
that's
so
amazing.
it's pretty cool.
I know that's gonna. Just can't wait for that time to happen, man. You're gonna be on pins and needles up until then.
Yeah. I'm like, do my thing, clean the crib, make it more presentable.
Where is she from? Florida? Or I mean, did she live in Florida? Or
No, she lived out west in Arizona.
wow, she's commuting all over the way. Man, that's what's up, yo. What's the plans?
Yeah,
Are y'all going to dinner, or what are y'all going? Are you cooking? What's the plan?
We definitely gonna go out to dinner. One of these days, my fiance gonna cook. We're gonna go out. She wants to see this manatee observation center. We're gonna go there, and then we'll figure some things out.
Man, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah, you just got a lot of firsts happening in your lives lately, man.
Yeah, well, this is the first time I'm experiencing life as an adult, not incarcerated.
Yeah.
My whole life was institutionalized up to from 13 to 43.
Wow.
So all these firsts. It's like this is my first time paying taxes. My first time trying to get a driver's license. This is my first time, all that kind of those are all first.
We seen your first time going to a boxing match.
That's right. My first time going to a live fight.
Wow.
So I'm happy, man. I take it all in. I'm not in no rush. I'm not trying to do everything in the world, but I'm just trying to take life in little by little.
Yeah.
Appreciate what I have day by day.
Yeah, you can't beat that, brother. I'm happy for
Not
it.
at all.
I'm happy for it.
Not at all. I tell you, every morning, man, I go outside early in the morning. I get herbalized and talk to God, man. Thank you for the things I got, man, and ask for guidance.
Facts. Hey, make sure you take pictures, man. I want you to take pictures. I want to see your sister, man.
Yeah, I'll send that too.
Yeah, make sure you do that. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you
as
always, man, and I'll talk to you.
All right, have a great morning. Salute to the entire JBT. One.
Salute. 443-687-9806. Tappa Tommy in the building, man, about to meet his sister for the very first time. They both in their 40s, man, and they're about to finally meet. Separated when they were babies, man. I don't know who's the oldest, him or her, but I think she's the oldest. Yo, so that's amazing, man. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna be praying for that moment for you, my brother, for sure, that it be all that it will be and can be for you. 443-687-9806. Being in boxing news, where you at, my guy? I see you was last and late yesterday for getting the call, and try to be a little earlier this time, brother. Call while the show's still on. How about that? You dig? I know you're over there pill counting and things, doing all your pharmaceutical things and running your script. Literally. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's what I did. I ever put the okay, I did put the link in the chat. I put the link in the chat for to come on board. Yeah. So Burning Desires left on the free smoke. If you want to call in right now, make that call in. If not, we're going to switch over to the panel. We're going to switch over to the panel. and bring some of these great minds that love talking about boxing to give their breakdowns on the fights that are going to happen this weekend. Looking forward to it for sure, man. Without a doubt, man. I can't wait. Today's Thursday, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm supposed to be going back down to the Upton gym so we can finish some more. What is it called? We're doing some more episodes of Bigger Than Boxing. Doing some more episodes of Bigger Than Boxing, man. So yeah, I'm slide down there. Get down there so we can get a knock out at least 2 or 3 episodes. Mimi24, what up, girl? Where you been at? Hey, Mr. Hardcore. Every time she say, hey, Mr. Hardcore, make me 80 years old. Hey, Mr. Hardcore. I want Fundora to win, but I have Tim will win this fight. I hope Fundora upset. You got to call. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. I think I know who this is.
This is Cat Sports, a.k.a. the Box Story.
What's up,
from Baltimore,
man?
Home of the face of boxing.
What's up, big homie?
Ain't nothing happening. I want to call in real quick to give my picks on the weekend.
All right, I need it because the Crow Show is Sunday.
I got Rolly and I got Tsyzu.
Give me why.
Tsyzu.
Give me why. Give me why.
I got Rolly. Well, I know Pitbull is. Oh, he's used to being the shorter man, so yeah, he knows how to work his way in. But I think Rolly is a big puncher, and I just see him catching Pitbull coming in with something and getting him up out of there, like 7-10, something like that. That's just how I see it, man. Because I can't give too much credit to Pitbull in the tank fight because he was fighting a one-handed man, and then the next fight he shit the bed. So I just don't.
Well. One thing, Pitbull, man, I just feel as though that he's just way more talented than Rolly, man. You know, and skills always,
Yeah, that's true.
Rises to the top,
Right. And I got Tsyzu.
Mm-hmm.
His confidence is off the charts right now, man. He's going good. He's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fundora suffers his second straight knockout. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't even be getting a fight in the first place. Man. How'd you get a title fight off a knockout? Don't you have to beat somebody and work your way back up? You don't even have to earn stuff nowadays in boxing, man. It's crazy.
I guess since Brian Mendoza just fought Tsyzu, it just didn't make sense to bring him back.
That's true too. Yeah, and he was on the card. So, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. But I think he gets his second straight knockout. Yeah.
I think they brought him for the excitement factor. When has Fundora not been in an exciting fight?
That's true. Yeah. And he just gives away all his advantages, man. His height, his reach. Yeah. He wants to come in there and rumble. It's crazy. But they say he's got bad eyes or something,
Really? Yeah, well, yeah, he do wear them birth control specials, though.
That's what I heard. That's why he likes to fight on the inside. I don't know how true it is. I heard that.
So you can't see, huh?
Yeah, that's what I heard that, man.
Wow.
Because a big guy with all that reach and height, why don't he should be standing outside piecing people up, Tsyzu wouldn't even be able to touch him if he could maintain that range. He could touch him though, But he's gonna be right up in there rumbling.
Yeah, man. It's amazing how it's amazing how someone that tall got a good inside game. Though.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But he needs to have a good outside game too.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
That make life.
That's how I see it. Yeah.
That make life a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you got? What you got?
Got a good card.
What you got for us at 2:00?
Well,
at 2:00.
Oh, we're talking about the jab today. I'm going to go over how to throw it, the different variations of it and how important of a punch it is. And then I got 10 boxers that had exceptional jabs, 10 former fighters, a little profile about them. Don't forget tomorrow is the Eastern Assassin.
I know the Larry Holmes got to
Jay.
be. I know Larry Holmes got to be one of those jab specialists. Yeah.
Definitely. And he's the profile tomorrow, Larry Holmes.
Oh, okay.
You know, I do the profile every Friday, right? Yeah. It's him tomorrow.
Yeah, I like Larry.
Yeah,
Holmes,
the Eastern assassin.
You know,
Me too.
Him
Me
taking
too.
that Ali fight kind of messed him up a little bit, though.
Yeah, I know. He didn't want to do that, but that was Don King's nonsense, man. They say Ali owed him some money or something, and he made him fight to take care of that bill or something. I don't know. Something like that. You know Don King, man. You can't put nothing past him.
Yeah, Don King is Don King, man.
And he's still out there, remember?
That's amazing, right? He got that Broner and Blair the Flair fight coming up.
Yup. Don. It'll be his biggest one in a while, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be.
Yeah, but that's how I see it.
Going to be crazy, man. Can you imagine the
press
conference of Broner and the Flair? Going to be crazy. With Don
and Don King.
Don King waving his flags and shit.
That's going to be crazy.
With his Tony Alamo jacket on.
The press conferences will probably be the highlight of the whole situation, better than the fights and everything.
I'm more than sure.
I'm
more than sure. But the bad thing about it, I think Blair beats. I think Blair beats Broner, unfortunately.
I do too.
Yeah.
Broner, well, Blair hadn't been that active neither, but Broner, when's the last time Broner fought? I can't even remember.
Damn.
The lawyer, the attorney, or whoever that guy was.
Oh, yeah.
22?
Yeah. There's been a lot of
he needed to get that fight. He needed to get that fight he had scheduled in December in, but he didn't get that one in, remember?
Yeah, I think they didn't. I think they couldn't sell it, and I think that's why they scrapped it.
Yeah, I got Blair, too. Yeah. Probably decision.
Yeah.
Because AB he hasn't been in a live fight. What was it, 2022 when he fought that guy called the attorney?
Yeah.
I think something like that.
At least 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's how I see it. I might join the panel in a little while.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then.
So, yeah. Okay, Jay. I'll talk to you later.
All right, peace out, my
brother. Take care. Appreciate you. Peace. All right. Yes, sir.
443-687-9806. That was our big homie, Cash Sports, in the building. Hey, we got the panel. The link is in the chat. We're about to do that. Anybody else want to call in? You can call in right now. Let me finish with my coffee. Okay, Cal Coolett. Cal Coolett just became a new member. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, let me get me some more coffee rolling. I know the big wigs about to come in. So let me make sure I got my coffee mint rolling. Get my coffee rolling. Yeah, shout out to Cal Coolett, man. Hey, Cal, let me know if you are a Apple or if you are a Droid, and if whatever one you are, send me your telephone number so I can put you in what chat you're supposed to be in, the Apple chat or the Droid chat. Send it to me on Instagram. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. D1 member for 5 years. Milestone. Family is forever. Back to vacation. Okay, you on vacation right now? Let me find out. Angry white man on vacation. Andrew Gravy. What's up, my guy? Good to see you. For sure. What else? Yeah. Make sure you let me know about that. We got 5 months D1 as a member. Yeah. I didn't finish Mimi 24. She said, "Hey, Mr. Hardcore, I want Fundora to win, but I have Tim will win this fight. I hope Fundora can pull off the upset though. But he just got KO'd in his last fight, and Tim is strong as heck." Well said, Mimi. Well said. I feel the same way. I want Fundora to win. I feel though that Zoo will win. You did, but I'm rooting for Fundora. But if I had to put that $1, I will put it on Tsyzu. William Old School aren't in the building. Salute to you, William Old School. Good to see you. Thrill Hill. Thrill Hill say blame Keith. Don't blame the glass, man. D1 say I got Pitbull and Fundora on my bet slip. But if Fundora doesn't box and bang it out, Zoo will KO him. Okay. He said, does AB have a single KO in 147? I doubt it. I think that's a big no affirmative. D1 said, I sent you a text to the Apple chat. Okay. Blessings. Just do boxing. William Old School. D1. Hashtag JBT and the Thrill Hill. Tampa Tommy said, I want Zoo to win so we can see him fight Budrick. Yeah, that's a good fight. I think he's going to fight Spence and vacate that WBO. Who? Who going to fight Spence? Spence need to fight one of them cow udders. That's the only bag he need to be hitting at this point, Jack. Yeah. I don't like that they doing all this Budrick talk and the fight ain't, he talking about Bud and he ain't even dealt with Fundora. I hate when they do that. Right, Mimi 24, he needs to retire. I'm with you, good sis. I am with you. Say there's a video out that Zoo is dropping the WBO for Spence. Yeah, definitely counting his chickens before they hatch. Definitely doing that. Just checking. Hope all is well. Everything is fine, fab, tablets, and enjoyable today, man. Definitely looking forward to the rest of my day. I got to go in town, hang out at the Upton Gym. Got to go to the Upton Gym and get some work done up there. AB is washed. I don't want to see his ass no more in the ring. I tell you, boy, Remo, boy, he has no cut cards at all. That boy, Lord have mercy, he don't be playing. Yeah, at all. I need to charge my phone up. My phone is at 1%, so I need to get it charged before I get on the road. And I need to delete some stuff on my phone so I can have some room. Hey, Senior, I got to hit you up. Matter of fact, I hit you up once the show is over. Definitely got to hit you up because I need some room in my phone. And I got these 2 30-minute segments that I need to actually airdrop to you. So if you need to edit it or use it for your editing. So I can clear some space, especially if I'm going to get 2 more, because I'm going to tell phone for nothing. Nothing. I be taking pictures and my phone be like, you sure? You sure? I can't even get pictures put in my phone at this point, man. It's so full. Spence will get whooped by Crawford again. The Super Spence fans won't let it go. He'll never be 100% ever again. And he loves it. All right. Got the king in the building, y'all. Yo.
Hey Jay, what up, man?
Man, why you beating up on AB like that, bro?
Listen, I had to jump on because I know I sound angry and all of that,
Yeah.
but the thing is, they're gonna say this AB card. It's not like he's fighting on Spike TV. They're gonna make you pay to watch this guy.
No.
It ain't gonna be free. Don King ain't never give nothing free.
You know what? Damn. Come on, man.
So fans, boxing fans, y'all can't get upset at Ryan Garcia drinking and drugging if y'all gonna pay for AB.
Mm.
If y'all gonna cut the bottom line, cut what is it? The cut card, it gotta go straight through for everybody.
Mm. Damn, you just hit us with a level of reality.
Listen, Ryan might get drunk.
Paying for Broner versus Blair to Flair.
Yeah, that's more than poop.
That's blasphemy right there.
That's horse shit right there. That ain't no regular poop. That's horse shit.
Why you just bring reality to us like that, man? We weren't even got that far.
That's why I'm the king of the casuals. Like you can't get mad at Mike Tyson smoking a little bud. At least he's training and looking like an athlete. He might not put on no damn pants, but
no, that got you returned, don't it?
Yeah, I can't watch that. But I'm just saying, the man looks like he's ready for war, at least. You see AB hitting that bag, his belly hanging all over the damn. I'm like, what's going on here, brother? Let's be real. What are we supposed to look forward to in that fight?
I don't know, brother. That gotta be a free fight. Even free, there's no place for free TV for that fight.
Yes, they do. They could put it on Pro Box.
On a Wednesday.
Listen, if Shakur could fight on a Thursday, AB damn sure could fight on a Wednesday.
Damn, Remo. Famous Ace, what's up? Remo dropping all this bad news on us.
It's not bad news. The thing is, right? I work hard for my dollars. I just can't be giving it away. And then people be getting mad if I pull out my Fire Stick, but I ain't paying for that.
Yo, you're the only guy I know to travel with his Fire Stick, yo.
Listen, man, I might have to bring it with me to Panama.
Who pulls out that Fire Stick at a bar, yo? Only you.
Because, man, these Jamaicans be wanting to watch soccer all the time, and I want to watch a little boxing. You know, I'm just saying. But realistically, though, all right, think about it. They want you to pay for Tsyzu. This even shouldn't have been a pay-per-view fight either. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So they're making you pay for this one.
Mm-hmm.
They're making you pay for the Alcohol Anonymous fight on 420.
Oh, no.
That's 420 with Ryan, and they make you pay for that. When AB fighting?
No. March 31st. I don't know.
I gotta go see a drunken man and Sideshow Bob because Blair the Flair is crazy with his hair and all that. I don't know, whatever. I gotta pay for that, and then I gotta pay for Tank. I ain't gonna have no more money. Yeah. Let me ask you a question, Jay. How I'm explaining that to my wife? She's like, all the money you wasting on these goddamn sideshows. We need some milk.
Pay for poop, man.
Yeah, she sat down. Just imagine though, if everybody's here significant other sat down there and seen where that $80 went to, they'd be mad as hell.
Right. She'd be like, I could have got my hair and nails done, or at least nails these days. They get that gel set.
No.
That's
Ain't no hair. We don't wear weave over here, baby. But I'm just saying, like, you got to be more. Boxing got to be more financially responsible with their fans, man. That's all I'm saying. In wrestling, you get mega events, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, whatever, Survivor Series. Those are major events throughout the year, but they build up to that point. Just because they rolling out Prime don't mean that they got to charge you to watch Prime. I had Prime for years. I didn't even know that I had a free option of video with it. But the first go around, you're going to make me pay for a substitute fight and tank leftovers. That's what you're telling me.
Damn, Remo, why are you taking the fun out of everything, bruh?
Because we ain't here to fool around. We can't lie to the people, Jay. This is the JBT. We got to give them the honest truth.
You got to give it to them honestly, yeah.
This ain't ESPN where they tell you LeBron is the greatest and they can't even make the playoffs right now. I'm just saying.
So,
got to keep it real with the got to keep it real with
for poop. We got to get a pay for poop t-shirt, man. You know, with a bull pooping out bad shows.
And then like Cass said, it's not even just tank leftovers. Fundora's getting a title fight, and he just got laid out on his back. Sat on watched the lights his last fight.
And he got a championship.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You got to find a little bit more money. Everybody gonna have to do some overtime because Canelo ain't cutting you no breaks either.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
5 stick looking good, ain't
it? Who you telling, man? Who you telling? I'm just saying.
We're gonna have to come out with a JBT keep it real segment. When keeping it real goes bad.
Well, it don't go bad for me. hey, Jay. I might be on a little 30-second delay, but hey, I seen it.
On here promoting theft of boxing, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
Listen, man. Sometimes you got to keep it real with the people, man. You know, I pay for excitement. I pay for the young men because I know everybody gonna come out. Everybody gonna bring a bottle to the crib. We're gonna have some food, some pizzas, some drinks. Everybody gonna laugh. Some people might cry because they're gonna lose some money, but it's gonna be a good time. I pull out. If I go pay now, and I got folks falling asleep on my sofa, having a tap them, telling them the fight is over, go home. And I ain't calling no names, but we know who will put you to sleep.
So you're not gonna have a fight party for Blair to Flair and Broner?
I'm not saying no names. See, you being messy now.
How's that messy, man?
Listen, it's
you the one that came on here and said we got to pay for this shit.
Listen, no. Blair's on my least of my problems. I know Blair, he could talk his way up. I see some people say I'm gonna knock you out, I'm gonna break your jaw, and I was sleeping by like 8 rounds. I'm like, man, who won the fight, man? So that don't do well for fight parties. Whether Mike Tyson bit somebody's ear off, he knocked somebody out in 1 or 2 rounds, something crazy was going to happen. You was going to be upset that you paid it, but the house was packed. The fight was done in 50 seconds, but guess what? Nobody left until 2, 3 in the morning because everybody was drunk and high and having fun.
Imagine if Broner, in the middle of his fight, right, tells his trainer, no, get the other bottle. And he pull out the Don Julio or whatever y'all call it, man. That would be cool, right?
Listen, if no, I'm not promoting that foolishness. He done drank enough on camera already. We don't need to end the rest.
Yo, what's that? King Henry Louis or whatever?
Hey, Just, what's going on, my brother? I got something.
Remo was good, family. The vision in the building. My guy Jay. Always a
What's
good
up,
day.
Jess?
I laugh just watching Jay laugh. He don't know how many times I be laughing at my phone, watching him up here crying, laughing, bro.
Damn fool.
He be genuinely busting up here.
Yo, don't take much, yo. I laugh at myself, yo.
Man, hey man, it's contagious, Jay. I be laughing right with you, bro. I ain't even gotta hear. I ain't even gotta hear the whole thing you laughing. I just look up and you start laughing, bro.
Yeah, can you imagine Brona tell him no, the other bottle?
Yo, shit. Man.
Break out the Don Julio.
Fact.
Man.
It looked like he taking no chase either.
Straight GP.
Yo, we got to definitely get a meme for that, man. We got to do a reenactment of that, man. Brona in the corner talking about the other bottle.
but realist, y'all be seeing him punch in the bag. His belly be hanging out. I be like, come on, AB. They could have shot you at a better angle than that, my brother.
He said, I got a contagious laugh. Shit, I be trying to bring people the laughter out of people. Especially how I used to be an angry young man. That's why it's great. I'm too great now. I be trying to laugh.
Yo, laughter is amazing.
Man, I'm telling you.
It just helps, man. It just helps. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you.
I laugh at myself more than anything.
I know one thing.
My God. Nah, we be laughing right with you, bro. I be crying.
Hey, Jay, you better never give me a 4:00 show because 4:00 people too angry. I be looking at Just Joint like, oh, I don't like that crowd. That crowd is angry.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with the 4:00 shorties either, man. That's just for you, Jess. That's all you, bro.
You know what? It's the challenge is keeping my patience, and when I hear or it'll be one person at a type, yo, you got so much patience. That's my encouragement to keep it that way.
Keep going, right?
Yeah, somebody notice it, then it ain't for nothing, right? You know what I mean? I try to put out the energy I want right back. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk to people as if you was sitting right in front of me. So I'm just a pretty respectful dude. I take it everywhere with me, my respect. So when I'm talking to the people, I'm talking to y'all, not at y'all. And it's
but the trolls come out around that time.
Though. Oh, you know, the trolls come out at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah. They come out, man.
Well, I got somebody blocked right now. They changed their channel name to Just Do Bias, bro. I said,
no, they didn't.
Just Do Bias. I said, shit.
That's kind of fire, though.
Yeah. When they doing stuff like that, that's when you know you're doing your job, bro.
Oh, for sure.
You're doing your job when they doing that.
I remember the first time somebody trolled me. They stole one of the family members' name. Hopped up on my panel, yo. They put the porn stuff on my panel, bro.
Oh no,
man, it sucked the energy right out of me. We was having a good build too. We flowing, bro. We about I think it was a little over 2 hours into it, and somebody stole like one of the females' names in the chat. Clicked my link, popped up. Man, I'm looking. I see it's a camera come on. It's a foot in there, somebody just, wiggling their foot. I'm confused, so he got me on the hook now. I'm like, who is this? Next thing you know, boom, porno. I said, oh man. Then he stole somebody else's name. This is all within seconds. I kid you not. Within seconds, he stole another name, popped up and did it again. I said, man, I was mad at myself then. I said he got me twice in seconds, bro. I was hot. And we kept blocking him. He kept deleting. I mean, I'm talking about creating new accounts within seconds, bro. Talking about I ain't got nothing else to do. He like, you ruined, I already got you. I'm like, whoa, he was trying to get me demonetized.
Hey, y'all remember when the troll came in here and we couldn't get rid of him? Y'all remember that troll?
Yeah,
Okay, he had
what I'm saying.
body armor. Boy came in there with
Yo,
body armor.
we kept on trying to hit him with the 86s and the blocks. He went through all of that. I was like, what the? Dude was walking through it like he was the $6 million man or something, man.
You
We
couldn't
hit
even
him with
86
80. Yeah, we couldn't 86 him. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the?
I
What?
had one like that. He kept coming through and with the same name. I'm like, how? We're blocking you. He kept coming through with the same name over. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Yo, them black hatters ain't to be messed with, yo. I'm just gonna tell you.
I'd be like, those the ones I need away from me. I don't want no smoke. Y'all got too much.
You need them on your team, not off your team.
Yeah. Come on over here. Yeah, be a part of something great. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Use your
Jess,
talent for the right stuff.
Give us what you got for this weekend, man.
I acted real weird. I try my best not to snap on nobody, man, because I'm really I don't know. I'm laid back though. That's why I keep my breakfast, lunch, or some brunch rolled up. So you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get me. I go ahead and hit that thing and be like, okay, now I'm good.
That boy love his veggies, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? More than Popeye. You know what I'm saying? Popeye ain't got nothing on me.
You ain't got nothing on you, huh?
Ain't nothing on me.
Marvin McDowell. Good morning, brother Marvin. Good to see you, man.
Salute
Another one of my big homies in the building, man. Yeah, Jess, what you got for us this weekend, man? Give us a breakdown on those two, the main and the co-main. What you got?
You said the main and the co-main this week?
Okay,
I'm gonna go with the co-main first. Rolly and Pitbull.
Yes, sir.
I think they should title that fight the Crash Out Kings.
Snap.
Yeah, them two dudes, they get in there. Usually, typically, they going in there to hurt. You know what I mean? You look at Pitbull, he don't got the kind of style where he come in there to box, move, use the ring. He don't do that.
None of that.
Very similar with Rolly, you know what I mean? But with Ishmael Salas at the helm, I seen Rolly doing some stuff that I ain't really seen him focusing on with Bullet, like defense, getting his head off the line, doing defensive drills where I'm not even seeing him throw punches. He's just trying to avoid him. I'm like, interesting. So, you know what I mean? Is it a time now to tweak him? Like, you know what I mean? Is this the right fight where he should be tweaking and working on defense? Like, is it going to work in his favor? So, if he changed Rolly too much, it could work against him. But these two dudes that got a kind of style that usually produce a knockout. Neither one are real like defensive wizards. Like I said, they not fleet-footed guys. So it ain't going. I don't think it's going to be a ton of figuring each other out. It's kind of like two trains on the same track. You know what I'm saying? Going head up. And I feel like both got the power to hurt or get the other guy out of there. Rolly is big, so Pitbull got to be smart. But Rolly too patient, I could see it working against him. You get what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Pitbull simply because their common opponent is Tank, and we already know. You know, he was fortunate to fight Tank with a hurt hand, so he weathered that storm without getting knocked out. But even after that, his fights after that, he still looked like Pitbull to me, right? Aggressive, he still crash out, he go forward, swing for the fences. His confidence still look intact. Whereas Rolly seemed like Tank shook him up, and since then it been a little rougher for him. You seen him in the sparring with Jahan Ingram get dropped pretty good. That dude's smaller than him. You get what I'm saying? And way less experience professionally. So then he goes into an actual fight and gets dropped by Barroso. So you see what I mean about that punch resistance? Once somebody showed you the first time that you really could get hurt, Tank shook his brain in that fight. You know, Jahan did it with big gloves on and headgear. So that's telling me that, you know, you still dealing with some things, some demons, and you a sucker for a hook. And what do Pitbull land? He like to throw hooks. And hooks heavy. That's Captain Hooker right there.
Let me go charge my phone, y'all. So I want to make sure.
We got you. So that's how I see it. You know, he got dropped with Tank, dropped in sparring, and then dropped in an actual fight where they had to save him. So I feel like life after Tank Davis for Rolly been a little rougher, and he's still dealing with who he actually is. Like, think about it. He done got a trainer change. So you get what I'm saying? You seeing him trying to make some changes, and I think that's what Tank do to you, and he just don't look exactly like the same fighter that he was. I ain't saying he's far off, but I see a little bit more patience, and that's not always good when you a guy that's used to being successful because you be on the attack. So I think Pitbull, like I said, he survived Tank, and people ain't been dropping him, and he been in there getting knockouts still, and he don't look the best, but he's still going there and get that job done. So Rolly gonna have to be smart. You're gonna have to keep that chin tucked, that hopping back with your chin up, kind of exposed. It's not gonna be smart.
I
That's
got a
why I
question.
kind of lean towards Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? I know he's coming into a new weight class, but man, it's 5 pounds, man. I think he'll be all right.
What you think? You think Just you think
Mhm.
you think that Rolly could utilize any movement, kind of like how Cabrera, what's his name, Cabrera used,
Mhm.
because he kind of danced away, and it kind of like Pitbull almost looked demoralized in that fight, that he
Mhm.
couldn't get to him.
Mhm.
But if you think Rolly could find some kind of movement like that and then make him pay, because that was what's missing from the other guy. He didn't
Mhm.
have nothing to really back
Yeah, he ain't had that punch.
Pitbull
Right.
up.
Right.
In
That's
case
a
of
good
mine,
question, bro.
you know, if
Yeah.
he's able to like utilize some kind of legs
Mhm.
and then make him pay for coming in, would it tame Pitbull? Kind of what I want to get to.
Mhm. Yeah, I think he can attempt to do it. And the reason I'm saying attempt because we haven't really seen him utilize his feet, and that'd be like one of the main focal points in helping him, propelling him to a win. Like you Rolly just roll, he be on that front foot and going for it. You know what I'm saying? I can see him attempting to do it. How it'll work out for him is still like a little up in the air for me because I haven't seen him, be consistent in that way, utilizing his feet to stay out of harm's way and getting guys out of there. Like on some make you miss, make you pay. I ain't saying, all fighters have the ability, but for
Yeah,
me, it's
consistently.
what's the consistency that he'll be able to do that at. You get what I'm saying? While being successful while doing it, right? Not doing it and it's to your own detriment, like you getting touched up. So, like I said, I can see him with the trainer he got with Silas, got him clearly working on defense. I can see him attempting to do it, but again, it's like what's going to happen if you get hit with a shot in the midst of you trying to execute the game plan? Do you revert back to what you know, which is just get in there and mix it up, or will you stay disciplined in that regard and really stick to the
What's
game?
up,
And that's like
gentlemen?
what I mean, the question mark for
That's what's
me.
up.
So I can see him
Hey,
attempting it, but how long will he stick to it?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Definitely.
towards Pitbull, I do, but I feel like either guy could win.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I think either one of them can win that fight, man.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be based on who want to move forward and who want to have to start over, man. Because
Mhm.
that fight is not going the distance. I don't see it going the distance. I don't see there's going to be a big difference in Rolly of what he normally does because he has a new trainer. Because it takes a minute for what a new trainer puts into a fighter for it to actually start showing. You know what I mean? We're gonna see, but
Mhm.
if I had to put that $1 on it, it'd go on Isak Cruz.
Mhm.
I was more Rolly at first,
Mhm.
but I go back and forth. But I
Mhm.
think that $1 would definitely have to go on Isak Cruz, just being a more talented fighter.
Mhm. I
I
like
say
that.
Yeah, what
I
made the
say one
switch to
thing.
Cruz, Jay?
Okay, Cass.
No, I was just asking Jay what made him. He said it was Rolly. What made him switch to Pitbull?
Well, I was worried about pit bull weight. You know what I mean? He had blew
Okay.
up, so that let me know that he wasn't
Yeah.
all that disciplined. But then
Right.
he got the weight off like it wasn't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? He was right back
Yeah.
down to regular pit bull size real quick. So that
Okay.
let me know he had more time left to not be in fat camp, but actually work on skills. And I just feel
Okay.
though that he is the more now if they go just like they're talking about, just getting in the middle of the ring and just slamming it out, that lands more towards Rolly.
Rolly.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
hey,
agree.
Jay. Hey, Jay.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Two things. Going in the ring, going in the middle of the ring and slamming out is kind of crazy, but just to let you know, that sounded wild. But back
The
back to
ball king is in the building.
back to boxing, right?
I'm not even no Diddy on that one either.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. That was
Oh
rough.
man, y'all crazy.
New York guys, man. I don't know.
Mhm.
Back to
New
boxing, right?
Yorkers.
If somebody
I
doesn't
think
get
it'll be
knocked out in that
Mhm.
fight right there, the storyline is better with Rolly with the belt than Pitbull with the belt at 140.
that's true. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is very true. But I think
That's
it'll be fan friendly for
interesting.
as long as it lasts. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if anybody walks out of this one, and I did Pitbull to catch up with Rolly, but if it happens to go to the final bell
Mm.
and it was supposed to be a slugfest, but it didn't turn out to that, the storyline of boxing at 140 is better with Rolly versus
Anybody.
T.O. storyline. No, just like to make the money
True.
fights
Mm-hmm.
to
I
Yep.
agree.
carry it on. You know, there's a lot of
That's
gripes
how
out there.
Rolly got it. Remember, that's how Rolly got it in the first place. They cheated Barroso because they wanted Rolly to have it. Remember?
Now,
Mhm.
now,
Yep.
if Pitbull happens to lose, right? I would not be mad at Pitbull versus Old Man Barroso. I would not be mad at that at all.
Hey,
Yeah, I was thinking
old,
about that earlier. Yep.
old man been putting hands on people, man. So, I ain't counting them out, Jack.
Me
You know.
neither. I got
I,
Barroso against Pitbull. Yeah,
mm, mm,
and Rolly.
mm. Yeah, because nobody wants, because they're talking about the winner gets Tank, but nobody wants to see Pitbull and Tank. You
Or
know.
Rolly.
Nope. Only people want to see that is Pitbull and his people. That's about it.
No, but
Yeah, that's right.
obviously,
That's it.
Hmm.
but
That
there
is it.
probably it's some Latinos that probably want to see that fight over. They really believe in Pitbull, and
They
they
do.
believe that he was the one that made it through Tankdom. He made it
Hmm.
through, man. So there's some people out there that's Viva Eastside Cruz.
Yeah.
So
Some people
I'm
really
just
think
not
he
one
won.
of them. I'm
Yeah,
just not one of them.
some people
Me
think he
neither.
won. It's
Yep.
mind blowing
Sure
how they
do.
think that. Hmm.
Yep.
Like, yeah, he won
So
that
that would
fight.
be,
Okay.
yeah, that would be one good thing. Let Tank go in there and knock him out to end all that talk if they
Hmm.
did fight again. You
That's
know.
the only reason I would want to see it.
Yep. Me too. Just.
Right, just to see him finish the job he started. I mean, because for me, when he was
Yep.
fighting, I don't know how y'all processed it.
Hmm.
I could have swore. I know I'm not tripping. Calvin Ford told him to start stepping to him, and
Hmm.
when he did, you see, like you could see the weight behind the shots, and even with Pitbull blocking, you could see how Tank started to move him. And I'm
Hmm.
like, it's just only a matter of time before those shots go from being partially blocked to landing clean. Because he started getting comfortable and walking to this dude. I seen it right before the hand got hurt. He was putting a little bit of hands on him. I ain't saying he was touching him up, but I seen the intent switch. And it was no
Hmm.
longer utilizing the ring. It was stepping two, as they be saying. He started to step
Hmm.
two. I'm like, yeah, if he ain't hurt the hand, I think he would have caught him eventually and stopped him.
That's it. Tank is really good at that. He changes the pace of a fight
Right, right.
really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I like about Tank, him and Calvin chemistry in the ring.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When Calvin tell him something, like how they were talking about yesterday when he
Yeah.
bit the lip, when he bit down on the
Hmm.
lip, when
Mm-hmm.
Calvin told him, "Yo, put that blade in him." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shorty
You seen his
actually
eyes?
seen.
You seen his
Shorty seen
eyes?
that in his mind. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
seen it, man. He was
Right.
like, oh, yeah.
Right. You see, that's different. That's like a special thing.
Yeah.
You can't overlook that. And sometimes people don't
Facts.
highlight it enough. He don't have to be the greatest trainer in the world, because I know that's the first. Well, how many fighters he got in this? The
Right.
way he's able to get the absolute most out of his fighter makes him great, and for him, that's the
Mm.
best trainer I think out there for him for that reason, because of what he's able to get out of said fighter. Like you said, that moment that you pointing out, that'll go over a lot of people's heads, man. Like Tank really believed in everything he was telling them in that moment, and he understood that he could get it done. And that's what he went and did. It's just different. When him and Floyd speaking to that man during his fights, it's not just no fake hype man stuff. Even the moment with Floyd talking to him, man, the unofficial card, they got you. What'd he go out there and do? Come on, man. They just able to get a response from him that he don't get overzealous. He never waver under no pressure. Like, that's why I say he is the pressure, man. He be at home, looking in the crowd, talking like he at home. And then you got those guys on the sideline telling you the real and getting you, you know what I'm saying, telling you the right shit to get you to react at the right moment and step on it. It's just different. That's a special bond right there. You can't overlook it.
And let me tell you something. And Coach Kenny, man, he doesn't get enough accolades on how he actually is the one behind the knockouts, man. You know what I mean? He is a knockout specialist. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what he teaches Tank, the knockout, man, and setting the knockout up and everything like that, man. That's Coach Kenny, man. That's Coach Kenny's job, man.
He got a great team. Dynamic duo in the corner, man.
I got a perfect example for you with what you said, Jess. Remember during the corner when Coach Sosa was talking to Colbert, like, what are you doing? You're not listening. I need you to do da. And his answer was, you're nervous and you acting all crazy. Relax. I got him. His ass got slept in very next round by not listening.
You didn't have him.
When you want to engage with your coach, it is very hard. It's like the brain and the arms moving together. If the coach is the brains and your arms is moving, he's helping you out. So now, if you're not, if it's a disconnect there, and Jay and man Bugs just look at him like, your ass ain't listen, how you sleep, like, you know what I'm saying?
What was you about to say, Cass?
Y'all remember?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, y'all remember after the Ryan fight, they showed their video of Coach Kenny training Tank on exactly what happened. Remember? During the fight. That was amazing, man. That was amazing.
Yeah. Come on now. Calvin don't call in the Bible for nothing, man. Call Kenny the Bible, man.
They some damn chemists, man. They be back there mixing and putting things together, man. And they got the perfect fighter to execute the game plan.
Yeah, and they do it a certain way. It's like right now, Coach Calvin is with Tank, if I'm not mistaken. And then they bring Kenny in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So they both have that selective time with the champ. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a well-oiled machine. What they got going on, man? A well-oiled.
Yes, it is.
They all on board with the same mission, man. They putting that man in the best possible position to win. Like I said, he himself, I think his mental toughness don't get, spoken on enough. I think he's one of the most, mentally toughest fighters in boxing. And I think that's, aside from what he do in the ring, as far as the X's and O's, his mental is intact. And you can't tell me that he don't believe in himself, like his belief in himself, his coaches, and his ability to get the job done. It's very hard to get that man to doubt himself. And I think for you to beat him, that has to be an element that's present on the night. You have to make that man doubt himself. If not, you'll have a long night or a short one, depending on what kind of mistakes you make. I'm telling you, that just don't get spoken enough. He be at home when he in that ring. So it's tough. It's like he in his backyard no matter where he at. The ring is his backyard. All you got to do
is that's his fortress. That's the ring is his fortress.
Yeah. Did you guys hear Derrick James talking about Tank?
What he said
on Cigar Talk, he basically was saying, like, all of the fighters in that weight range that Tank is at, they all kind of fight the same, similar. They like to play with range. They fight safe. He said Tank is just different because he's reaching from another place of anger. The power is another. It's like he has skills and everything, but what he's been through is another testament of why he fights like that. The grittiness and all of that. Like, it's just a switch that these other guys don't have. And I always compare it to dudes that's really good in the gym versus people that been through something for their whole life. It's another anger that they can't reach down and grab on.
his
It's
wild.
another
That's a good
level.
point,
It's
Remo.
another
Yep.
level of like saying returning to poverty. It's like an internal fear that a lot of people don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd Mayweather had
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Only the greats can do it, man. That can reach down
Right.
into somewhere else where nobody else can reach into. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, when Tank finally realized that he was him, that right there is a scary moment where he finally realizes, I know who I am now. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing worse than
Right.
when a man finally knows who he is.
Right.
When the man,
And he's
when
him.
he knows who he is at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without a doubt. And he knows because in between fights, he's not blowing up in weight. So that means he's being cognitive of what the assignment is. It's the assignment. He know what his assignment is now. He know what he's here for now. And that's a hard man to beat, man. When he's dialed in like that, man. When he's eating different, man. When I'm staying at home, you don't see me at the club no more. None of that, man. I'm stepping up my religion. Everything, man. Everything that's going to make him a better person. I'm seeing him do it now, man.
But you know what that adds to? You know what that
asked
adds
for
to?
growth. They asked for
adds
growth,
to-
and what he been showing.
That adds to. All right, let's say he's at 138 right now with 6 weeks out. That's 6 weeks.
Yep.
That's a 6 weeks of not even the weight. I'm not even focused really on the weight, but that's 6 weeks of focus on the target. It's not 6 weeks to
Working.
lose to get down to 130.
Sharpening the knives, man. Sharpening the knives.
Yeah. He's just going to naturally get down to the weight. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, let's look at that real quick, man. We got Tank and Frank, man. You know what I'm saying? And we see Frank, man, and they always talking about Tank never fights a slick black fighter. Do y'all consider Frank a slick black fighter? We know he black. We know he's a fighter. But is he a slick black fighter?
I would say yes.
Yeah. Jess?
I think so too. He's very athletic, man. It's gonna be well-rounded athlete. That's what's gonna make this fight good. Frank Martin ain't just an athlete from the, hands. I say waist up. He's got good feet too. So he's gonna be able to challenge
all that.
Tank in areas where some of these other guys clearly couldn't. As a overall challenge that he bring, I think is for sure.
And McQueen, slick black fighter.
Yep, similar sentiments as Jeff.
The
reasons that he just mentioned, that's why I would say so as well. Frank is one of those guys where you really got to watch him. And I feel like that name Ghost is extremely apropos because when you look at the way that he's able to move, with him, everything is not in a straight line. He actually changes angles very well.
You got some boogie woogie going on there, Ant. You're like.
Let me disconnect from this car stereo thing.
Now, that's better right there. What you just did, I don't know. Okay. Remo, slick black fighter. Is he a slick black fighter, Remo?
Yes. Slick black.
Okay, he's a slick black.
I wouldn't label him slick. I would label him really athletic.
Okay.
He has attributes of a slick black fighter, but I think his athleticism
Go ahead, King of the
gives him a little bit more than I think his athleticism might give him a little look of the slickness. But I think when he's on the offense, he's more on the offense. I don't see him slithering his defense in the offense to really say slick, but athletic. He's probably the most athletic guy that Tank will face based on his ability to move, power, and blending all of those together. But I wouldn't say slick.
What about his confidence? Y'all like his confidence? Frank, we speaking, man.
Love his confidence, but Remo, like what Jess was saying, because a lot of times when we think about slick, we think about guys from the waist up, and I thought that's why Jess made a great point about the way that he uses his feet and the way that he uses angles. And that's why personally I would say that he is pretty slick. And he has shown in spots like when he fought against Michelle Rivera, he did a lot of counter punching in that fight. I think that the way that Derrick James typically has his guys fight, where it's just work, and break the guy down, that sometimes we may not see how capable Frank is of being slick. But when you go watch that Rivera fight, he was doing quite a bit of counter punching. He was fighting
Right.
off the back foot, using angles exceptionally well. And I do agree with your point about the athleticism for sure. So I think that it probably just depends on who he has in front of him that determines like how much of his slickness we're actually going to see. If it's a guy where he got to step to him, he's going to step to him. If somebody's stepping to him, he certainly has the ability and the capacity to show off a little bit more of that slickness and use the angles and shit like that. It's not just in and out, or just pendulum. You know what I mean? Like that dude is a smooth operator for sure.
You know, all right. So, all right. Let me ask you a question on that one, right? Because I don't think it's just. I wouldn't label it as slick, right? I think, let's say, due to the fact that he does have good feet, I think that he would be the most rhythmic fighter. Being that, you know what I mean, he's black guy. Black people, we got a little rhythm to us. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anything about our
Some of us,
brothers.
some of us.
Yeah, like Jay got 2 left feet. It's all right. But when you like I think what comes with that is just the ability to move a little more smooth. So he won't be lumbering. He's not what they say, fighting in the sand or whatever the case is. But how slick would he look with somebody else just as slick?
Great point. Great point. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. I love when people that's doing a host or whatever, they're like, let me ask you a question. That's what you're there for, to ask questions. Why are you asking? Let me ask you a question. But let me ask y'all a question, right? How do you all match him up against Gervonta? You know what I mean? What about Frank that's going to give Gervonta problems? Let's keep it real, man. From what you all have seen, I know y'all got them beautiful minds. What have y'all seen that Frank can do that might give Gervonta some problems? Feel free to jump in whenever you choose.
Like again, I think him being more one of the most athletic, like, you know, talents that he been in the ring with as far as a complete athlete. You know, that's what Tank is. I think he one of the most complete fighters in boxing. But I think Frank Martin bring a nice element of that too. You know what I'm saying? If you just look at what he do, it's not a lot that he can't do. You get what I'm saying? It's just a matter of the consistency that he does it and what level do we do all of these different things at. And I think that's where the challenge is at. He's I think well-balanced fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think he can do a little bit of everything. So that's where the challenge lies, whereas opposed to him having, you know, any true handicaps in there. You get what I'm saying? He'll be able to keep up, I think, athletically. That's where the challenge is. And I think it'll end up being an athletic chess match, you know what I'm saying, with a guy that, you know, got a world of power on his end, but he got a guy that got some power of his own in both hands. So it's going to be a battle of the minds for sure. And you're going to see both guys' athleticism on display and being tested. That's where I think the challenge comes in at. Whereas you look at Ryan, he don't have feet. You look at Frank, he has feet. You look at Ryan, he's fast though with some power. Frank got some speed, you know what I mean, with some power. So he don't have these handicaps or these deficiencies that some of Tank's previous opponents had, right? So I think that's where the challenge is. It's the overall thing that he, you know, the overall skill set of Frank Martin. You know, just being a well-rounded fighter and well-trained. So yeah, got the right temperament. You get what I'm saying? He ain't coming to be an opponent or just be part of the event. He trying to win.
That's what I'm getting from him too.
That's
the vibe I'm getting from.
You said his best attribute to this?
He ain't beat before you get in there. You're gonna have to beat him up.
Hey Jay, you said the best attribute?
Yeah, the best attributes that Frank has that's going to be able to give Tank problems.
All right, let me jump in on this one. I think Frank's best attribute, along with his ability to punch, is his natural strength and the core of like because he used to be a wrestler or some shit like that. But Tank tends to get close to people and really like kind of bully them at some point in time, where he's able to lean on them, and you know what I'm saying. If Frank could find a way to push Tank off his mark, where Tank isn't comfortable with being that close to him, I think it buys him a couple more rounds. Especially with Tank theoretically coming out. Let's say they want to say slow starter. If he can get up on a few and really like force the pace to be pushed earlier than later, I think him just being able to be physical. We never really see nobody really be responsibly physical with Tank. I think Ryan kind of jumped the gun and tried to bum rush him. He got paid. He paid the price for that one. Rolly was kind of rough with Tank, and Tank kind of seemed uncomfortable with that. Even with Ryan too, because he was doing a lot of holding in the beginning of the second round before he got dropped. Because I think it was just uncomfortable for Tank at that pace that he was pushing. So I think Frank got to utilize some of his strength, and then trying to find a way in a placement for some of his big shots early.
And McQueen.
Remo just said it all, man. And I like the way that you distinguish between the two. Bum rushing somebody and actually being physical. It's not the same thing, because it's one thing to go out there and just let your hands go, but it's another thing when you're going out there and you're looking to frame the guy and pin his guard and do a little shit like that. Like when you look at a guy like Tank is extremely handsy. More often than not, he's not going to throw a shot without checking first. If you go look at a lot of his exchanges in slow motion. In real time, it don't really seem like nothing. But if a guy got his hands up and they coming forward, he's going to press your guard up, pin it up, then he throws a shot. All the great fighters, they do that. They're able to be physical with the other guy. It's not just always in the clinch, but again, just checking when you're coming forward. And I do think that Frank Martin, his physical strength, it could help him in that regard. The pace too. If you come out, I think that could actually be something to look out for too. Is the hand speed. Remember the issues that Zab was giving Floyd early on. That hand speed, he was able to get there. And Frank has some quick hands, man. Probably quicker than anybody that Tank is facing.
Ryan's supposed to have quick hands, but Tank said he didn't really see that.
But the thing with Ryan though is Ryan throws a lot of those wide ass shots. When you look at when he throws his hook, everything is wide. It's coming from the waist or from the basement, as my guy Just would say. When you look at Frank Martin, everything is short and compact. He don't really throw too many. He don't really have too much fat on his punches. Like D1 was saying, he's got really good technique. When you really look at Frank, everything is and Just alluded to it a moment ago too.
Fundamentally sound.
Everything is sound with him. Like there is no glaring chink in his armor. I do think that the separation between the two is going to come down to coaching and intellect, because we've seen Tank get it done in a myriad of ways, and all he got to do, just like Floyd Mayweather, is just find that one thing. It could be what I'm thinking right now. From what I've seen from Frank, the only thing that I've seen from him that I didn't necessarily like is the way that he defends body shots, particularly stabs to the gut. I was watching that Autumn fight, and he was catching a lot of them on the elbow. But the thing is,
Autumn is the last guy he fought.
The last guy that he fought.
That's the conversation I wanted to have next, man, because that guy was giving him problems.
He was, but he wasn't super efficient either. Because when you go rewatch the fight, Frank was catching a lot of those shots on the forearms, on the elbows. But I say that to say this: if you want to double over to try to take away a stab to the body, and we know Javante has a hell of a feint game, that can be a trap right there where the guy changes levels. You think he's going to the body, and you double over, then boom, now next thing you know, you're getting hit with a shot over the top.
Like how Madonna did Brona. Lord have mercy.
So you gotta look at the way that you're defending certain things. And to Remo's other point about Tank starting slow, it's like, is he starting slow or is he looking for
downloading?
It's two different things. You know what I'm saying? And we've also seen in the past he's got the ability to start much faster. You go watch the fight against like Avila or can't remember what this other gentleman's name was, but early on in his career, he seemed to come out there guns blazing. And as time has gone on, he's become more economical. And I don't think it's because he's starting slow, but just realizing like, yo, I don't got to come out here and expend everything right now. I could take the time and see how you defend things, how you react to things, what particular punches you like to throw. And I think that's where it could be detrimental for Frank too. Is like if he takes that approach where I'm gonna step to him and try to overwhelm him with activity, you could fall into a pattern where you're just letting off the same shots in the same succession. And just because he isn't reacting to it now, it doesn't mean that he's not taking inventory of all of the things that you're doing. So you keep throwing the same combination like Rolly. Rolly was throwing the 1-2-1, and
like
then
Ryan.
He magically got hit with a lucky punch. No, you kept throwing the same thing over and over again. But just because he didn't make you pay for it the first time, it doesn't mean that he's not privy to what you're doing. So that's where it's a little tricky.
And I'm gonna tell you, those Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny fighters, man, they slick with that for sure. I mean, they'll let you continue on making the same mistakes. I was messing with one of the kids in the gym the other day, Smash, and I kept throwing the same punch at Smash. And man, let me tell you something. The last time I tried to do it, Jack, boy, he was dead on me, Jack. He was dead on me. So they'll give you that false sense of hope that you're doing something good until bam. Yes, indeed. And Tank does it all the time. Cash Sports, tell us what you see with that Frank and Tank.
I was on mute. What they said. But yeah, the athletic system will definitely be an asset, well rounded. And to me he's one of those guys where nothing exceptional about him jumps out at you, but he does everything well. You know what I mean? And his age, what is Frank, like 28, 29?
Yeah,
something like that.
He's 29. I think he's 29.
So, he started boxing late, but that maturity level would definitely be an asset, in a high pressure situation. In there with a guy like Tank, the maturity level would be an asset to him, I think. Yeah.
Okay, what do y'all think about him and Tank being in the ring before and the confidence that he's brought from that? Should he not rely on that, or should he just take that with a grain of salt and don't be thinking about that?
Again?
I would say on that note, I think the gym shit, people gotta stop talking about just sparring and I could be working on something that day, or I might be doing half speed. I'm not in fight shape. So I think that conversation of the gym needs to relax. That's one. But two, what Frank should really be concerned about is what that fight looks like underneath the lights. Seeing 40, 50,000 people, the lights up, like you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. The gym is an intimate space. I remember the first time I played ball in front of 1,000 people. I was nervous as all hell.
He does everything well. But he does everything well.
I just think that that light in that moment is big, and it matters to a lot of fighters. The press conference, the actually having to do press prior to and do your engagements. You gotta present yourself for the promotional photo shoots and sign gloves, and it's a whole different level that Tank's been on plenty of times already, and that matters on the back end.
Pull everybody in there.
Yeah, you get bubble guts, man. You see, it's a different element that he's not used to. That matters. Listen, I don't care who you are. Once you do something for the first time, you can shoot a man, whatever the case might be. That first time is always memorable, and it always affects you. And it's how it's going to affect you. Some people, that adrenaline, they thrive on that. Now, Tank is a showman. He's a showman. He's talking to the commentators. He's talking to he's finding his mother. Where my mother at? Where Leonard at? Mid-fight.
Yeah.
It's a different element.
Yeah, I think it's going to make an excellent fight, man. I think it's going to shut up a lot of the naysayers, man. I think Tank wants to use this as a statement fight, man. And I think rightly so. This should be his statement fight. You know what I'm saying? Just letting everybody know, you know what? Okay, y'all all calling my name. Y'all all saying this. Y'all all saying that. I'm gonna show you what it all ends up to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to this fight, man. I think it's going to be hella good, hella exciting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to being in the building that day, man. Hopefully they're doing it in Texas where my team is at. You dig? I'm down for it. You dig? So man, I think we're just gonna have some great excitement, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait because I feel that Frank is going to give us all that he can, man. He's not going to, hey, you know, he's not going to slack. You know, this man knows that this could change. It's going to change his life anyway because he's going to get the biggest pay that he's ever received. But imagine if you could just look half-ass good against Tank, man, or let alone win. What that does for your life and your career and your cheering. You know what I'm saying? So he has a lot to look forward to. You know, is the stress on Tank or is the stress on Frank, y'all?
I would say both.
Both for different reasons.
Tell us, talk to us.
Tank, you already know his status. I mean, anytime you being pretty much labeled as the face of boxing, I don't care what you say, it's a certain amount of pressure in and of itself that comes with that to not only maintain it, but to go out there and impress and show exactly why people are looking at you as the face of boxing, right? And
Right.
you got Frank Martin, like you said, he got a life-changing situation in front of him. Not only just the money that he could, stand to make in this fight, but the opportunities that would, present themselves to him if he were to go out there and win. You get what I'm saying? Like you beat the man, then you become the man to a certain degree. You get what I'm saying? So I think it'll work wonders for him. So
It
he
will
got
break the internet. The internet will break.
right. He got pressure too to go out there and perform and not just be another victim. Yeah. He said a lot. I mean, enough. You spoke on the sparring enough to the point where you call his attention, right? You said you heard him in sparring, man. He know what it is. You said you surprised he took the fight and he actually dropped his nuts. So you talking like
Talking
you
heavy.
belong here
We
and you
talking
surprised.
heavy.
You get what I'm saying? That he even accepted
Yeah.
a fight with you. So you got that pressure on you to go out there and really perform and show why you was talking like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a problem. I love the confidence, but that fight is going to be your opportunity to show why you have that confidence and not just you ain't going out there to just try to look good and put up a good fight. You got to actually come out there and try to win. You know what I mean? But again, Tank is the gift that keep on giving. Even if you go out there and you perform well and get, slept or knocked out, there's always that, you gave him a good fight thing with Tank. So, I mean, you seen what it did with Eastside Cruz. You find a way to lose but not get knocked out. Oh man, that's almost like a win. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. With when it comes to Tank, do we have to get the knockout?
No.
Why?
Nope. And
Why?
I think he understands that because it's all about the complete performance for him. Like if you don't get the knockout, like what happened the last time we seen him in a fight where he didn't get a knockout, right?
He made
It's
a
a good
stop.
chance that you can say you might have learned more about him in that one fight than any other fights where he got these knockouts because he showed you what a little bit of everything with an injury, his chin, reflexes, defense. He still had power, definitely enough to keep Pitbull still in check with the one hand. You get what I'm saying? He knew full well he was down with one, and he still went about it a certain way. So we learned a lot about Tank in that fight. The ability to stay composed, man. You say his hand hurt, they say, man, you worry about that when you out of this fight. And what did he do? He go out there and just damn near made it a non-factor. You get what I'm saying? some of the best boxing you're gonna see with a guy with one damn hand. So gotta give him much credit, you know what I mean? Much credit, because everybody don't respond with that adversity. That was his adversity right there. You get what I'm saying? He might didn't break his hand completely, but he damn sure injured it and was nice and fat, I believe, after the fight. So, you know, he went out there and showed you a lot. So again, if you out there, you get in there with a Frank Martin and you just so happen not to knock him out, I mean, history tells me that we're gonna learn a lot about you that night, and it's gonna be good. So if you're really looking at it the right way, you don't have to knock him out, but I think we full well know once that man start going, that's the inevitable just about. And I don't think I've seen Frank Martin buzzed a little bit, like, you know, by a lesser guy, a guy that don't punch nearly as hard as Tank.
That's what I was wondering. And what about his chin?
Romero Duno. I think you know, his chin is solid, but you when you punch as hard as Tank do, that's God given, right? You don't even have to have a bad chin to get knocked out. He just punched that like that, so it ain't nobody. I don't think that you could put in front of him that he can't hurt. And I think if he hurts you, I think we know what, you know. He's a hell of a finisher. His accuracy is pinpoint, so he don't have to get a knockout, but you know, again, it just all depends on who you ask. And I just don't look at boxing that way. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of fights go the distance and been highly entertained. And you ain't never seen Tank in a boring fight. So the more rounds you're able to see him, and if he's being pushed inside of those rounds, the more of his bag I think you'll see. So again, that's a good thing if you're really looking at it from a boxing standpoint. So
casuals don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they might, you know, they might.
Hold on. Be respectful now. Be respectful now.
I wouldn't say the casuals. I would say the Tank detractors. And I'm glad you said it depends on who you ask. Because the people who are Tank detractors, the first thing they're going to say, or even the people, they may not necessarily be detractors, but there may be an air of skepticism in their mind surrounding Tank. They're going to say, well, oh, he couldn't even get Frank Martin out of there. He couldn't even do X, Y, Z. And if Frank were to win, they'd be like, oh, see, we knew Javante wasn't that good. That's why he never fought a slick black fighter. And
that's what they're going to say.
Flat-footed Mexicans who couldn't move and X, Y, Z. So, yeah, it really does depend on who you ask. Now, somebody who's a little bit more level-headed, a little bit more measured in their assessment, they would say, yeah, well, I like that he showed more boxing. He had to work a little bit, had to rely on his defense and his intelligence and so on and so forth. But the other people who are just looking for something negative to say, they're just looking to find something, they're not going to care about that. It's just going to be like, oh, this is why he hasn't fought Devin Haney. This is why he hasn't fought Shakur Stevenson or any of the other elite fighters. This is why he's out here fighting Isak Cruz and a blown up Leo Santa Cruz and so on and so forth. So it really does depend on who you ask in regards to whether or not he needs a knockout. Personally, I don't think so.
You know what? I don't even want him to knock him out, to be honest with you. Right? I want this performance to give you.
You want punishment?
No, not. It don't even got to be punishment. I just want him to present there's a level difference. And I want it to look like Errol versus Mikey Garcia. Where he could have dragged him, but I'm going to make you pay for your comments. And I'm going to show you that there's levels to what I am and what you are. If you spark him out, they'll be like, Frank wasn't that. The only thing is I do want Frank to give himself a good showing because I don't want this to be his last check as far as on that stage, because boxing itself likes to throw guys away, right? He's 20-something years old.
Disposable. Yeah.
He might not really get another shot at a big fight if he really looks really bad. So I think the pressure's on him to really perform on an A level. I don't know if he's an A fighter, but it's his responsibility for this one to look like he belongs on the stage with the Tank. And it's Tank's responsibility. He has a lot of hats to carry during this fight because he has to be the one to carry the promotion so they can continue the montage of the face of boxing. That's one. Two, he has to show a separation of talent with a guy versus a whatever list you want to give Frank. He has to show the difference. So the Shakurs and the Haneys and all those other, they know, like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna stop playing with him. We know in the gym he has different levels and layers to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should show a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
So he could quiet the naysayers that don't believe in his boxing ability and say, oh, he's just a one-trick pony when it comes to knocking dudes out. He's down the cards and he sparks dudes out. I hear that a lot, and I'm king of the casual, and I'm like, where y'all get this from? What?
Mm-hmm.
He silenced the crowd by really performing. Put on a master class.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's there. It's there because Frank has showed us he was kind of not listening to Derek in the corner recently.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of pulled the trick one out of his back pocket by, you know what I mean, getting a late, what is it, knockdown late in the 12th or something like that. But we seen where he can lose a bit of focus, and Tank got to be the guy to make him know, like, you don't lose focus with somebody like me across the ring.
No, you can't fall asleep behind the wheel with Tank at all. Mr. All Access International Senior Cobb, unmute yourself, man. Mr. All International Access Senior Cobb. Moving on. Coach Addy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, Hardcore? What's happening? Hangout. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the panel.
Salute. We talking Frank and Tank, man. Give us that good knowledge you got for us, brother.
Frank and Tank. Well, salute, brother. Gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. You know, one thing I know about boxing fans, we like to go off name recognition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we don't know the guy, he's automatically a bum. You know, they didn't know Manny Pacquiao at one time either. You see what happened when he was a last minute substitute who came in and destroyed the guy. Not saying that's going to happen, but just saying we got to get off that name recognition stuff, because that allows guys to bypass other tough fights, like jumping like from 135, skipping the line and getting a title shot. When you jumping over all that smoke at 140, you know, then he do be getting a hall pass or skipping the line, you know, instead of having to earn your shot. But this is gonna be a good fight. And I'm gonna tell you, if you go throughout, look at boxing history, the A side or the premier black fighters, besides in the 60s. In the 60s, you had a lot of black guys fought black guys, but Jack Johnson days, all them days, them guys stayed away from each other. Jack Johnson didn't want to fight the Negro champions because, you know, those were harder fights. So, you know, Frank Martin could prove to be a worthy opponent, you know, with his athleticism, you know, with his quickness. This fight could be something like Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather was. Tank gonna have to figure something out. Because just like Zab, you know, he was quicker he was faster than Floyd. He punched harder than Floyd. But Floyd had to figure something out, you know, to get Zab, get the win. So could be one of them deals, you know, and Tank is a patient guy. It's gonna be a boxing match, if you ask me. I'm telling you. It's gonna be a boxing match. You know, it's gonna be a 12-round decision. You know, of course, you know, Tank's gonna get the benefit of the doubt of any close rounds. Because he's the A side, he's the cash cow. We know how boxing works, but I'm expecting a competitive fight in this outing.
Nice. So you think it goes the distance, huh?
Yes, sir. I 100%. I think it goes the distance. Just like you remember when Adrian Bronner fought a brother named I think it was Emmanuel Taylor.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that fight?
Yeah, the guy from Philadelphia.
Yeah, and AB, they asked AB, "Do you think it's gonna be a tough fight?" And AB said, "Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight because it's another brother." You know, AB was speaking fact. You know what I'm talking about? That's exactly what he said. It's gonna be a tough. And you see that guy came to fight. You know, it took AB. You know, the last round. That's when he got the knockdown. But that guy was fighting, man.
He was. Excellent.
And Tank should expect. Yes, sir. And Tank should expect a hard fight from Frank, man. This is life changing for him. He's gonna get the best Frank Martin because he's gonna get the big. Because you got to remember, these guys have been watching you for years, thinking about how to beat you. Tank ain't been watching Frank Martin. Frank Martin ain't been on Tank's radar, but Tank is on everybody's radar. So everybody's gunning for you. These guys are eating, sleeping, trying to strategize ways to beat you all the time. If you're not on your game, you can get knocked off.
So yeah, because Coach Calvin even said it. He said, "Man, this is a tough fight. This is not no tune-up at all."
I think
there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
I think the thing is though, what determines a fight is what Frank say leading up to a fight. Because he already pissed Tank off during that interview. And it's levels of Tank that you're gonna get the more shit you talk. And you know what I mean? They already pissing him off. They posted that Elijah Pierce. You know what I mean? When you keep poking at the bed, somebody gotta get the wrath. I think it's gonna be a good tough fight, but if I was a boxer, I wouldn't say nothing. I wouldn't give him no fuel because you know what I mean. Like everything that somebody do to piss him off is just nothing more but fuel. You know what I mean? And somebody gonna feel that fire once they get in the ring. So yeah, I think it's a good fight while it lasts.
Okay, so you think that he gonna stop him?
I mean, my mind is conditioned to look to see that when he get in there, Calvin trained him for punishment, but he trying to get the motherfucker out of here.
Yeah,
the slogan in that gym. The slogan in that gym: we don't get paid for overtime.
At all. So yeah, we definitely got an exciting show coming up, man. We got some exciting boxing from now on up until summer, man. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, if this year can top last year, oh man, we really got something cooking, man. Yeah, if we can.
I think we on the right track.
I think so. If we can match last year, I'm down for it, man. I'm down for it.
Understand this, Jay. We got some good events coming up, right? And then we got the JBT network. So you put good boxing times the JBT network, man, this shit gonna be on fire, man.
Yeah, they ain't seen nothing yet. Thomas Hill, my California Connect. What's up, my brethren?
Good morning to my good and esteemed members of this panel, man. I just saw so much motivation that I had to click up. Believe that you stand for Coach Eddie. You know, we got my main man, the senior cause, Mr. All Access International. Cass Sports, I saw up here. Ann McQueen, Just Do Boxing. Remo, the king of the casuals, and we got Jay Hardcore himself. Now, what I'm saying is that I agree with everything that Coach Eddie said about why this fight could be difficult. Because you got two highly skilled boxers in there. You got one that's on an uptick, that want to prove his worth, that want to show the world that he is somebody that needs to be talked about, who needs to be feared, who needs to be considered in the talks of who runs boxing. Then you got the man that's constantly silent, but carry a big stick. You know what I'm saying? And often has to go in there and do what is necessary to get the job done. I like recently with his inactivity, how people have drummed up a whole bunch of stuff regarding him and his prospectus with other fights and not being able to make certain said fights and things like that. And just basically giving his backdrop in the things that he had to deal with outside the ring to affect, you know, the way they paint or talk about him. So with that being the case, I expect a good fight, a great fight. And I expect it to be one of high skill, high level chess. But I do expect by rounds 7 through 9, Tank to figure that stuff out and do what he do. And I think then at that point in time, they will dismiss Frank because it looked so easy for Tank, and that he got him out of there in the fashion that he will get him up out of there. And Tank will once again get no credit for fighting a wonderful opponent and somebody who is really, really skilled. I think it's going to happen that way. I think that, no matter what Tank does, until he fights whomever that person may be,
Jesus
he will not get his credit.
Facts. I don't think he'd never get those. I'm gonna tell you, fighters like that never get their credit until they're gone, man. And I hate to say it, man, but that's just how they do it, man. They never get it while they're there. So it is what it is. But listen here, I have to be down at Upton Gym by 12 o'clock. I've been told I need to be there by 12. So I need to get up off of here so I can mosey on down to that road to the Upton Gym because I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than boxing. It's bigger than boxing. And I have to go down there, man, and got to go to work. So
That's right. Salute, my brother. Be safe, man.
Right. So I don't have Senior talking about me. Let me get on out of here, y'all.
Hey, Just do you riding with me tonight, Just?
Hey, blessings to everybody, man. Thanks for having me again.
Primo, Just, and Ant, y'all riding with me tonight?
Hey, man. Hey, deal all of that offline, man. Get off my phone, man. I'm trying to get down to the Upton Gym and get some work done, man. You know what I mean? What's going on here, man?
I'm trying to let the people know what's going on.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, well, let them know after you know. They only putting people on the spot, man. Get on out of here, man. You get on out of here myself so I get down to the gym. You gone. Yes, indeed. Jess, appreciate you coming in here, my brethren. And I will see you all later. Cash Sport at 2 o'clock. Y'all don't miss it,
man.
Appreciate you. All right, I see you at 4 o'clock.
Peace.
There it is, man. Lottie Dottie and everybody. It was about almost 8 or 9 people in here, and now it's down to 1. I appreciate everybody that showed up. I appreciate the chat for rocking out all the way. Other than that, man, let me get up on this road, man, so I get down there so we can work on this bigger than boxing. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. Peace.